Or versus hologram wise, that Golk is just doing text to speech and generating his responses.
Alright.
It's wild. Shit. Right. So last session there was a midnight attempt on Gug's life.
Oh yeah,
he survived.
Oh yeah, there's that on.
Yep.
Is it a mess?
Was that close to Billy Balls? Was that the very last thing that happened to Hooker?
Yeah. I'm in the hospital right now.
Billy Balls. I think the fund supply is being rapidly burned through.
Yep. Bill's on top of that.
There's only been the one loan so far that I have records of.
Bill's on top of it.
Okay. I have a campaign promise that he's going to go hard on prostitution.
Hard on his hose. Yeah. 2078.
And your what's his name, like John Fixum or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got his campaign agenda for goals here, which he might just ask for money every now and then. Because right now you gave him 10 grand for his initial grassroots pamphlet generation and distributions. Okay.
Did you start with? We got like 75 grand from that one guy for that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Where'd it all go?
Things go quick.
Bribing TV stations, buying shit.
Spent 15,000 on something.
Yeah.
What did you buy?
I don't know what it was.
Great. Black dust.
Black dust.
I think it was something important.
Great.
Alright. So the attack happened late October 1st, so it is now the morning of October 2nd. Doug's had the one press conference. He's had the news coverage at the apartment complex and then also the post-attack hospital coverage, but you had another interview scheduled for this day with that news agency that you gave 2 bribes to, because that first one he was just gonna pocket and forget about, but then you sweetened the deal. So okay.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a one-on-one interview. Oh yeah, it was gonna be like today or the day.
I might have to do it in the hospital.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yep.
Is T-Rock going to be doing some wet work? Or I know you were the liaison last session to the Metro Yankees. I think right now it's just all pretty chill. So definitely gonna have to shake that up a bit today.
Gotta start pulling.
Strings, pulling from the bag
real hard.
Yeah.
How much time to the election?
You've got till November 5th.
So like, barely over a month.
Yep.
What's campaign manager say?
Well, he's got strategies. He's gonna launch an investigation into the other Freedom Party candidate. He's expanding the campaign team, which is operating in the office space at the pizzeria, and he's also going to arrange for more interviews and better passes for Manhattan, so that you guys can get less conspicuous codes for access to some of the more areas here. So. Yep, that's the game plan.
I wonder if we should distribute like signs or baseball hats.
It's good.
Like the Yankees can wear. It can be a Yankee hat that says "Make America Great Again" on the back.
Make New York great again.
Make New York great again.
That's good.
And like play ball on the front or something.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so do you want to design a campaign hat? This is your.
It can't hurt.
This is John Fixum speaking to you over comm, saying, "I like this idea."
How much would that cost?
He says, "Okay, so just a base color template with text, or do you want graphic design to it?"
Do we want it to have a Yankees logo also on it? Can we
Is that like
count?
infringement?
Do you want to join the conference call?
Yep.
Okay.
Set some sort of infringement?
He says, "Nope. Since they're a defunct team, not currently active, you should be able to do that. No problem."
We're gonna bring them back.
He says, "I like it's got a patriotic sound to it."
Yeah.
All right.
But we're not giving away these things for free.
No, because
This is a business.
I wonder if the Yankees are defunct. Do we want to be associated with them?
I mean, I did talk about bringing it back baseball.
so you might be
America's
committed.
past.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe people have nostalgia for it, like
Yeah.
the good old days in baseball. Was the thing.
Exactly.
He says we can get an initial order of 20,000 hats at a manufacturing price of 20,000 new yen.
That's cheap, all things considered.
Yep.
Let me do some math here.
We'll get that money back in no time.
Spades.
I know we will.
I
We
gotta
just
go.
need to see.
I gotta go pursue a loan.
I know you do. Gave me 25 grand. Spent 10 by giving that to Jim Fixon. I got 7,000. Where did I get that from?
That's how much you have left.
I mean, probably from me.
Oh, you probably gave it to me.
I gave you both like 25,000.
I've got 10 left.
So I have 35 grand apparently in my pocket.
You got that much left?
Apparently.
It seems like a little more.
I haven't spent much.
Why were you asking him? I need 7 more grand.
Yeah, you were pissing on me last
You have
time.
a
I think I was just complaining we need more money.
Oh,
I'm about to spend 20 grand.
all right.
Okay, I give him the 20 grand.
Okay. He says, all right. Yep, I see it in the account. You still there, Rufus?
Yeah.
He says, there's an expediency option. We might want to opt in.
Oh yeah, everything needs to be
All right. It's
expedited.
gonna cost a little extra.
Tell me.
Three grand.
Do it.
Okay. It says they'll be shipping to the pizzeria in 3 days.
All right.
You think Doug has some profits from the pizza store yet?
Let me go.
Collect. Yep.
It's gonna be slow to generate though.
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
think that's
He might be able to give you petty cash every week.
not our honey pot.
No. Eventually it will
It's
be.
our honey pot.
I'm the honey loan man. Loan.
Mr. Long.
You can only be killed once for his deaths.
A new character will just soak him up on those debts then get killed.
Perfect.
That's too hot. That's bro. You're out of the game.
You're out of the game.
I think you'd get gotten after a while.
No.
Well, I'm gonna send a message to that station I talked to yesterday.
I think that was PNBC or something.
PBSBC.
PBSBC. Okay.
Yeah. Informing them that interview will have to take place at whatever hospital he's at.
Let's call it New York Memorial Hospital.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
maybe I'll call him up. I'll call. That's more professional to call.
Okay. And they say, yeah, we saw your candidate there got shot or stabbed or something.
I say, yeah, sure was. Make for some juicy news.
All right. We'll be there this afternoon.
Okay,
1:30.
later.
Okay.
I'll let Rufus know 1:30. Expect some folks.
I'll be here.
All right.
About loans.
You want another loan?
Yeah. Small loan.
Okay.
$100,000.
He says, let's meet for lunch. He
Okay.
proposes a, it's A synthetic fish fast food restaurant.
Oh,
Excellent.
Yep.
Imagine the smell on that plate.
Yep. At least they're spawned in the water. A lot of competitive artificial fish can't claim that. So. Okay. We have fast forward to Phil's loan meeting. Okay. Where are you ordering at the fish place?
A jumbo fish ball supreme.
Perfect. It's like a big ball of like mystery fish, and it's deep fried, of course. And they have like tartar sauce and like a little bit of mayo, and just it's a great
You want to come here for
thing of beauty. And you see that Shane the Good is sitting down, about to enjoy his as well, and he says, "So you need another loan."
Oh, by the way, I'm also wearing my suit.
Oh, okay.
My baggy suit.
Yeah, he says, "Hey, got a new professional look about you today."
Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you for noticing.
Well, we are prepared to make a loan of some kind.
Good. That's what I'm here for.
How's your guy doing in the polls?
Oh, great. He's up.
A number.
He's up a number. He's up at least
He's
5.
up there.
I think he's up at least
Not down.
5%. He's
Okay.
going up.
All right. Roll hit the street, because Shane's a contact for you at this point.
Hit this man.
Hit him. Oh,
Well.
Yeah.
All right.
He believes it.
He says, "All right. We've been dropping a lot of our other small time stuff, freeing up capital for you.
Oh, good.
We are ready to really go all in on this partnership."
Good, because we need a
Sizable donation.
we need an infusion.
Okay. Did you have something in mind? Figure.
Small loan of.
$1 million.
You know, I don't know what a reasonable. I think we got pretty far on 175.
175.
Yeah, I'm gonna say $100,000.
He opens up his tablet and looks at his e-ledger. 100,000.
Or whatever else more you're willing to loan.
He says,
It's my target.
okay. For your original loan, I got you down for 1 month after the election date for that payout. Is that correct?
Oh yes.
Think you'd be able to swing that with this one too?
Oh, why? Of course.
So 1 day after election?
No month.
1 month.
Okay.
1 day.
You're dead.
That's when I go live on the moon.
And we got 25% interest rate on that other loan. Same rate for this.
Seems only fair.
All right. He says, "I came prepared." And he grabs a briefcase, and he says, "You have a secure connection on your comm? There's certainly some hackers out there who would love to intercept this transmission."
Secure connection?
I mean, it's as secure as anyone's
As
con.
a gas station phone can be.
I'm initiating the transaction.
Oh no.
Just roll 2d6.
Oh gosh.
You don't want to roll snake eye.
Fucking up is
Yep.
what you do best.
4.
4 and what?
Oh, 4 total.
The money does appear in your account. But there could be stuff down the line.
Okay.
Alright.
Lisa's wasn't like, did you get it? Where is it?
Okay, so you see
Money's gonna be spent.
you've got a massive deposit in your
This
account.
is far too much money for me to hold.
Yeah, you're gonna go wild.
I was able to secure a loan of $50,000.
That's just how your
It's on you.
MO.
Let's make you get another loan.
I stand up. I tip an imaginary hat to him and say, Good doing business.
Skibbity-doo-dah.
Yep, he says,
2080.
Be in contact.
alright. Thank you, Mr. Bang.
I'm starting to get the twitches with all this money on me, so.
Yeah, roll will. No, I'm just kidding. Right.
I erased right out of there.
Gug, do you, the news team arrives, but they're getting set up. It's not your time for your interview yet. They got the cameraman, the reporter, he's kind of getting ready. He says, well, we took a look at your initial footage from yesterday. Just want to stick with that that line of questioning. Anywhere you want to explore on this, Mr. Wise? Think you had a pretty good strategy from last night. So you could just try to do the same message to hit our audience, or could you find something even more provocative? He says, you don't have any footage when the attack was taking place, do you?
Not yet.
We're gonna just
Backdated.
Recreate. Backdated, yeah.
He says, alright.
It's in the queue.
Yep. He says, well, in that case, we'll get going. And, Gug, you can just do, I think just a style roll here, because you've gone through that speech.
Mm-hmm. The rhetoric.
Yep.
12.
Oh, okay. This was like, last night was like your rehearsal, because you just kind of nail it today.
Fired up. Bandages all over my chest.
Yeah. Yep. And you get a call from Jim Fixum afterwards saying that in that like 25-minute span, you went up 2% in the polls. So, yeah.
A minute to win it.
Okay. And then he gives you the updated aggregate polls as well while he has you on the phone. You've got 9%. Your other Freedom Party candidate has dropped to 23%. Oscar Llewellyn, the socialist guy, he's at holding at 22, and Steve Manderley's still up there at 46. So that is, he says somehow we're gonna have to undermine his base, because right now we're all kind of fighting on the other side of the fence.
It'll be undermined.
All right.
What happened with the whole the websites and all that? How's that going? When was that?
Progress.
Yeah.
Who's contracted?
We gotta get that done pretty quickly.
Native Solutions.
I think that might be one day away.
That might have been the 15,000.
That was probably
actually.
Yeah.
Yep. We did the photo shoot, I believe.
Yeah, we did.
I think that's, because I had 2 days away from when the attack happened, so that should go live tomorrow.
It might also be when our nice suits are done.
That's true. We did need those.
Then I can talk to the press about the incident. I'd be like, he's innocent.
He's
They
innocent.
know I'm innocent.
I didn't do it.
I messaged both of you saying I got a hot load on me and I need to drop it off.
Just went to Taco Bell. Gotta drop it off somewhere and fast.
I think you meant to text Granny that.
That's a campaign slogan right there.
Hot load. Need to drop it off.
Hot load 2088.
Oh, God. Okay.
Can I transfer this money over the Matrix, or should I probably
Secure, man. That's traceable.
Oh shit. Okay.
How do you do it without?
That's like a undocumented campaign contribution.
Stand next to each other, pair your devices or something like Wi-Fi.
I just want a cred stick. That's what I want.
I searched my pockets for a cred stick.
You find one.
Okay. I unload 100. I unload $35,000 onto it.
Okay.
And hold it gingerly and I try to get to the hospital with it. To give to Ruth twice.
Jim Fixum immediately messages you and says, "Can you spot me $5 grand?"
Done.
Okay. He says, "Might have a breakthrough investigating this De Beers woman." So, all right.
I think we should get a contractor to work on the apartments.
Oh, so that actual work gets done?
Yeah.
Like the outside will have new siding and just look great, but the inside will be like mostly unchanged.
Breaking pipes and fills and
I'm afraid that we don't actually own it, so we're like doing improvements on this building.
Oh, we gotta steal it.
I mean, eventually the owner has to come forward. I did a whole interview there. I was banging on shit. I'm gonna be contacted pretty soon.
At any time, he could come forward and be like,
and then he will
"It's
die.
all mine."
He will die.
Why is this shit?
He will die very quickly.
I also tell you to come to the hospital in T-Rock so I can drop the other half of the load.
Fun.
Assuming I get there,
Samwise
I
stuff.
give them both 35k load.
I take it.
I don't want
And
that.
while I'm at the hospital, like, I'm gonna ask the receptionist, like, does anyone here work on brains?
Where Doug's staying?
Yeah.
She says, "Well, of course we have a neurosurgeon."
I have a bit of a neural problem.
Just immediately
Do you,
drop all his
Can
35.
I schedule a surgery?
Yes.
So that's how things are done.
He'll
take
have to
walk-ins?
He'll have
You
to
take
take a look
walk-in
at you to confirm that something's the matter. There is a bit of a waiting list if you want this specific doctor.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll put your name in.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, we got lots of stuff to keep track of here. All these like slow burn time release effects. Alright, so we got Thomas on the waiting list for brains.
Might finally be able to fix my brain. Negative 2 brain.
That's big.
A mindless person.
Yeah, and a fried neural implant, so you can't hook into your gun the same way that you used to. Feeling that separation from the gun is it's bad. And you also, is it Gug who has the one permanent hitbox filled out, or is that you as well?
That's
Yeah, you've been through a lot.
You've been through a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm in through 2 botched brain surgeries.
That's what was missing here.
Yeah.
Okay. Jim Fixum messages you, Rufus, saying, "I have a source willing to step forward with some information on De Beers. Just need one of your team to go retrieve the information. I've got a drop location," he says. This is a really basic task. He says, "I could send one of the new interns, but I'd rather have a professional do it."
Let's send one of the Yankees.
Well, the Metro Yankees handle it externally for you. Yeah. It's an option, but
Don't we have cars?
it's in the shop.
Oh yeah.
He's getting.
I do make a point to text Bobo
Bo.
for a reminder on how long out the job is.
I think he said like a week.
Yeah. Can't remember.
And I think you brought it in on like September 30th or so. So you still got like a couple days.
Little ass. The Native American.
I actually just don't even know what if I have a car. What have I been driving?
I have a van.
How do you take your van?
Take the man.
Take the van.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna look up like a nice conservative news station.
Okay.
With clout.
There's like Yeah, that's supposed to kind of zero sounding. That's not going to help you, Phil.
Pox news.
Pox. Yeah, that works. Pax news.
There you go.
They like that old piece of brome thing going on. So
Nice.
yeah.
Smosh.
Their agency is in Manhattan, so if you want to go visit them, you will need to use your utility pass. I hope that holds up.
I'll have to think on that.
Okay.
Or you could hijack a plane and then just parachute it.
Like, I need to speak to someone. Urgent. My friend needs brain surgery. Put this on the news. Work. Okay. So, so you're gonna take the van to the drop?
I asked God, what am I doing?
It's very simple.
-2 miles.
You're just
Picking something up
picking it up.
at a certain location.
Yep.
What am I picking up?
Jim Fixham forwards you some information. There's going to be a briefcase put under a park bench.
Very simple.
Okay.
Inside of the
All right.
briefcase is information beneficial to your associate's campaign.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm on the case.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for any G-men. What? You want any help?
So you got cold
Sure.
beer? What? It's Canoe Paddler?
And fever. So yes.
Okay. I'll try one. Thanks. Thomas, you're the man. Thomas, what do you say since the PayPal never went through?
Oh, yeah.
Like for Infinity War, you can just do like one payment.
One mega payment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I forgot about that. I meant to pay cash.
Yeah, no,
back then, actually.
that's fine. I figured I'd just say if you can do it with that.
Alright.
Oh, that's not bad, Phil. Okay. The drop is at 7 p.m. this evening, Central Park. You've got a GPS coordinate, so it's entirely up to you if you want to show up early, right on time, late, what disguise you wear, what guns you bring. But I will want all this information.
All right.
So
the expected outcome is that there's not going to be anyone there, right? At least like as far as like what's supposed to happen.
I mean, if you get there really early, you might see someone.
Don't do that.
Yeah. But the idea is, as according to Jim Fixham, his campaign manager, a case will be waiting for you if you show up approximately around 7. And then you just quick grab. Suggesting that whoever's dropping off this case wishes to remain as confidential as possible.
Alright. I'll show up. Easy driving, man. I want to show up a little early.
Always takes show up a little early.
A little early. I'm gonna have a stocking mask on my head.
Nice, nice.
Ski mask.
What?
Ski mask.
Why?
Anonymous ski.
Isn't this like a public place?
Central Park.
Central Park?
That's how you get the drone police on you. Like, that suspicious guy. You just grab the case, drop the predator, drop the predator.
Bringing through Central Park with a ski mask and a briefcase. Nothing to see here.
You know how many people there are in Central Park at 7 o'clock?
Well, I'll find out when I get there. But I'm driving there with a ski mask. Maybe I'll take it off when I see the scene.
Yeah. You know what? I'll keep the car running hot.
Okay.
So you're gonna be the van driver?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can close watch.
Yep.
So a specific bench, like, I mean, can we get the bench from the road?
No, you will need to leave your vehicle. It's on a sidewalk. It's on a street. Yep.
Alright, well,
That's the drop sign.
look at the funnel.
Yeah.
If I get there, I don't know, 15 minutes early.
Okay.
You're charged.
So the van pulls up to the nearest like little drive. I don't want to say driveway because it's not somebody's driveway. The nearest little through road, and that leaves you with about a 90-second walk to get to the bench.
Can I see the bench or not? Not from here.
From the car, you don't have clear line of sight. It's like just around like a few little bends in the walkways.
Do I see people?
Oh yeah. Most of them just have like tiny little earbuds in, or jogging around, or doing like VR games like in the open field areas.
I sent you a voice message. You got this, dude. Trying to build up his confidence after his brain injury.
That's what he needs.
That's what he needs.
I'm gonna take off this mask. Well, I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
All right.
I might need it.
Pocket mask.
Pocket mask.
Pocket mask. Then I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna jog a bit. I'm just gonna try to blend in with the joggers.
All right.
As I approach the bench.
Okay. You see, there's a little case leaning under a bench.
I'm gonna sit at the bench.
Okay. How long do you want to sit there?
Say like 5 minutes.
Okay. The bomb explodes and you sit. No, I'm just kidding.
Take 9,900.
Yeah. No.
Fix him, what have you done?
Okay. You watch several little joggers go by. You can see there's some major like LARPing activity going on, like a space not far from you. You noticed. Let's get an assess.
We don't notice.
Yeah, we'll see what you notice.
8.
Okay. There's been one jogger who's come by your route. Who's like came right past you twice in this time span, which, when you see like kind of the way the paths are, means that they must have like backtracked.
What does he look like?
It's a fit man in his somewhere in his 30s, wearing sunglasses and like baggy jogging material.
Take your shotgun, put it in his face, pull the trigger.
Middle of Central Park.
Alright, so is he like he went past? I'm gonna wait for him to go like past.
You're gonna wait for him to come back a third time.
Oh no, not for him to come back. If he's out of sight now, then I want to make my move.
So no, he's actually not out of sight. You see, like
I was waiting. I want to wait for him to like get out of sight if he does, or I'm just gonna kind of look. And
all right. He right when he's about to like leave your line of sight, you see he's deciding to turn back and start running that direction again.
You're always inside.
I'll pick up the suitcase.
Okay.
Put on
He
the
has
ski man.
unlimited options. Do anything he wants. It's the power of the RPG.
And, I'm gonna walk towards him.
Okay. Alright, as you're like nearing him, he kind of does one of those jogger nods where he just, and it looks like he's gonna go on his way.
Alright. And I will go on mine.
Okay. So you head over to the van?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the wrong van.
No, you see
You're
your
gone.
you see your buddy.
You're
sitting-
no longer relevant to the story.
I got a case.
Let's kick it.
Let's get out of here.
And then drive calmly and rationally
Okay.
out of this area.
Okay.
Towards home.
The apartment complex.
Yeah. And if I ask on the way what's in the case?
Hopefully something good.
Okay. You guys are back at the apartments.
Let's go here.
I'm at the hospital.
Yeah. You are free to go starting anytime tomorrow from 6 a.m. onwards. Your condition is stable.
Well, I'm free to go at any time.
Right, but that was their recommendation.
Yeah, and I will follow it.
Okay.
I'll just send him a text message like it's done.
What'd you get?
Oh, okay, hold on.
I'm dead.
You're not.
Now it's down. With a bomb.
So, are you in your apartment while you're like doing this?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You hear a bunch of footsteps in the hallway.
Is he still with me?
Good
I mean,
question.
you live in the apartments, right?
So you're probably like down the hallway.
In his flooded apartment. After I broke the
Is that the way
pipe.
you busted up?
Knowing that there's many footsteps, it's hard for me to retroactively say where I'm at, honestly.
Right.
I mean, I can
Try to be true to yourself.
Okay, I can tell you what I was doing. I can tell you what I was
Yes.
going to do after we got back.
Okay.
I was going to call Bobo and ask him what sort of cash infusion it would take to get the car done quicker.
Okay. He says $5,000 and it'll be done tomorrow.
I wired to him.
Okay.
No questions asked.
Alright. He says it'll be ready around lunchtime.
Okay. You know, I would.
So logically, I mean, he's probably like in his room.
Yeah.
I would go back to my room. I mean,
Yeah,
I
imagine you're just sitting on your couch, making sure your feet aren't dipping into the water below and just,
the water.
No, the joke was that your
Oh,
carpet
it
was
was
fine.
pipe.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
talked about my pipe.
Okay.
Okay, what floor am I on?
I just imagined you as a second floor guy, but I didn't think you were on the ground floor. I think you were at least one floor up.
I remember we climbed
There's
the steps in the original.
There's only
Yeah.
three. There's only three floors.
We're not
so-
on the ground
Okay.
floor.
We're
Second
probably
floor is not too bad.
Okay.
For what?
It's about to happen. First of all, I'm gonna lock the door and like put a chair under the knob or something.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna scope out the window, kind of look. I'm gonna look out the window as well.
Okay. Your exterior window faces like the front of the building, so like the street view. Out there, you see pulled up along the sidewalk, close to like where you walk in, not even like in the proper parking spaces. There's like 2 black sedans.
Do I hear the rumbling from the hallway?
Yeah, you're the next. Like you guys are all in the same. I remember like when you moved in, you guys all 3 of your rooms were kind of like close.
They're like
to
in
each other.
sequence, kind of.
Yeah, there were some loud footsteps.
That was probably not all that normal.
Yeah.
This is how I should decorate this room.
This room here? That would be awesome. Do you?
Very thematic.
Yeah, like
That'd be cool.
you could get like. Just need these to look like nice medieval arched windows here and everything, but that would be.
I think that's in an actual castle, but
Wow.
anything
Well,
could look like
that's
anything.
a brick, yeah.
The board game barrister did open up a new gaming bar in downtown Milwaukee.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
What is it called?
Forget the name,
Like I only know of
but
42.
it looks like they're already trying to fill the gap left by the binary. So
Did
Binary.
Binary finally close down?
that's the. I haven't actually confirmed
I
it.
went to Binary last Thursday, or not Thursday.
I,
They were
thought-
open?
I thought you just said they were looking for a buyer.
Well, Jay Burke said he saw a for sale sign on their plot.
I thought it was. I saw a for sale sign. I didn't know if it was for Binary or for the property, the other property in the building.
Oh,
But
then
I mean,
there's
they
not.
they were open last Thursday. I went there for the first time.
That was the first time you've gone to binary?
It's actually nicer than I thought, because you guys have been saying how like shit the management is. So I assume it'll just be.
It was nice the first time we went.
We've gone like more than a dozen times.
Yeah.
Where's on you?
Yeah. Anyway, so Thomas, that's your view out the window. You've done your thing with the door.
Okay. I'm gonna message Phil and say something is up.
Pull out my SMG.
I like that's your reaction. Like just take it out of your pants. Like, all right, let's go. Yeah.
I
Can I
say,
see anything in the cars outside?
Yeah. Like there's like a silhouette of a driver like behind both of the wheels.
grenades on the dashboard.
I wish.
Yeah, that'd be. He just goes. Yeah.
What kind of problem? And I also take it like start looking
think we have visitors of the bad kind,
Oh.
but I'm not sure yet.
What? And yet who?
Someone might be after the case.
We still don't know what's in the case.
Slick.
No.
Some James Bond stuff.
Okay, you have a peephole? Do we have peepholes on our doors? We must.
Yeah.
What's self-respect?
That's what the SMG is for. Make some people.
Okay, I go up to my door. Of course, with gun at 30, and I peek through. Anybody else have my particular door?
You've got peripheral vision of a little assembly outside of his front door.
A little assembly? Oh,
Yeah, like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah. Message him. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 people outside your very door.
Doesn't sound good.
You should like.
Can you see what they want?
In my experience, they probably want to kill you. That's just my.
I think you're right. But do I want to bet this man's life on it? I pull out my rifle and I'm looking at the driver of the car.
Like, they might get me, but that driver is done. They never knew what hit him. Yeah, that's great.
I mean, is there a fire escape outside our windows?
Fire escape.
Well,
No.
yeah, okay, well,
The
they
fire.
probably rusted away years ago.
Yeah, there's like 2 rooms on each floor that have like a crappy fire escape,
That
and
makes
they're not.
sense.
They're like the ones like at the center of the apartments, and none of those correspond with your guys' rooms.
I text Granny. Granny, where you at?
It's hard at work.
She's been working for months, and I haven't known what she's been up to.
Yeah,
I know what
you sent her like on a mission to like please some people or like manage something.
I sent her on a mission to make this place like
yeah, now we're shutting down.
to take control of the whores in the apartment.
Yeah.
She's our enemy now.
We have to take her out of here eventually.
Yeah, I gave her like $500 and told her to start working, making a business, getting to know the girls. And I just have pretended she hasn't existed.
Right. Granny says, just chilling right now.
You still got that gun I gave you?
She says, probably.
Okay, can you like
Come up here.
kill some?
Yeah, and then that's the end of Granny. Yep.
Damn. I mean, I could tell my granny to shoot off a bullet somewhere else in the apartment building, maybe distract him while you escape.
I mean,
Time.
I wonder if it's time to make the escape.
Probably right now. I don't think there's much time.
Alright,
Jump out the
let's,
window.
I'll meet you outside in two minutes.
How?
Jump.
2 stories. How far? How high?
I mean, we're on the second story, so we're really falling 1 story.
No, we're falling 2 stories. Well,
I mean, we're 1 story up, you know?
I think you're
Am I
falling
crazy? If you're on the second story, you'd be like on the ceiling.
it's really more like
falling
1.5
one story. Is that ever said? I fell a story.
I mean, you kind of.
Yeah.
It depends on where the floor inside the apartment is relative to the actual ground, and also.
Well, I mean, that's just.
Well, here's the thing,
that
though.
could be semantics.
If somebody's on the
call it 1 story, 2 stories. it's the
If
same
somebody's
distance.
on, for instance, the 6th floor, you'd say they're 6 stories up. You
Yeah.
wouldn't say they're 5 stories up.
See,
So we could say
So
I
I
fall
think-
2 stories,
yes.
but it's really like the
Like
distance.
I
of
know
one.
what you're saying. I'm not gonna inflict greater harm on you from misunderstanding.
Okay.
But I understand you don't want to be misrepresented, so I understand your times.
Okay.
I mean, it's not quite 1 room distance.
Isn't it?
Well, the window's not on the floor,
That's true. You're a little bit
I get
further.
it.
and there's the
You're a
space
killer, you
in
can
between
take
the
it.
floor.
I think a couple feet.
Yeah, sure.
A couple feet adds up.
We'll find out.
Alright.
I'm gonna pull the.
How about this? I think they're only after you. So
They wouldn't be expecting you to just come out blazing. If we
no,
want to turn this place into a firefight,
no. I was thinking more. You jump out the window, and
you just walk out.
and I just stay here.
I need a getaway driver.
No, you're just as good at drivers.
It's nice you guys get to discuss it for so long.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. Here, jump out and I'll throw you the keys and I'll come after you later.
Thomas, you're an explosion. Your like door like flies into the room with the chair.
Yeah,
You're done.
And you see this little like thing roll into the room.
I want to pull the trigger.
On the driver?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a mix it up +3. You've had time, so.
You should have just jumped up when you do it, Thomas.
It's a catered shot.
Very high.
Yep, okay.
Over 10.
Alright. You make a brain salad on the
Okay.
You are brain
And then I'd like to. I mean, it's basically like a 1-2 move. I wanted to shoot, break the window, break the skull, and then dive.
Shoot and
Right,
dive.
your skull?
Yeah, the skull's confusing me.
Oh, the guy I shot.
Oh, well, he's.
That was part of the shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're jumping through the window?
That's my next thing. Is
Jump through the window.
yes.
The bullet probably broke the window.
It fractured the window.
It's good.
Sure, that's close enough.
Like, so it's been structurally weakened, but it didn't. The whole thing didn't. Okay. Let's get an act under pressure.
Pressure here, all right, Tom.
Pressure with
I'm
brain
a little
damage.
bit cool.
A little bit cool, better than being no cool.
9.
Hard choice.
All right,
Okay.
there's
How
much shrapnel's going in your ass?
you're ready to jump. You're ready to jump through the window, but you realize you're not holding the case because you never actually mentioned that. So I'm
That's a good hard
playing it,
choice. Yeah.
You can't help the case while you're managing.
So is my priority to get out the window or to
Get the
get the
case.
case? If I get the case, I might be dead. But if I don't have the case, I might as well be dead.
That's the definition of a hard choice. It's great. Love putting characters in this exact scenario.
Yeah,
It's
right.
what you
Really,
look-
when I saw the guys, I should have said, "Get out of there!" So we started discussing.
We waited way too long.
Anytime it's the black sedans with the rotating license plates.
Get
Yeah.
back. I jump.
Okay. You take 1 harm, but you don't have to roll the harm move. Going through the glass and landing on the ground, but you're out of your apartment, and you see like this like little explosion that happened in your apartment. It looked like a light explosion, not an incendiary. So.
To tell Phil, they're in my apartment. I forgot the case. It's still in there.
It's up to you.
And then I'm gonna.
Just run down the hallway with a machete.
Machete boys ride again.
Fuck.
Shoot.
Okay, I'm gonna. He's right. His apartment's right next to mine, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna unload bullets into the wall.
Through the wall?
Yeah.
With your SMG.
Hopefully you only kill prostitutes here.
Luckily, we don't own the building.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
You're right. We never did own
We
this.
never owned
we
this
can
building.
wash our hands
We
of this
just
whole
found
thing.
out-
We didn't sign a single thing. We just collect money.
Yeah.
We were about to hire a contractor, and now we're like, this
Okay.
over here.
Mix it up -1. Okay. No. So you just like you could just kind of picture his layout, and you're like, okay, if people are standing on the other side.
Just hear women and children screaming.
Grammy's dead.
You managed it if like everyone else is except this terrorist.
That would be sick.
Mass casualties.
Okay. This is more fun. You hit like the gas line, like that fed into his stove. Roll a d4.
Somebody find me D4.
Yeah.
There you go. D4. 2.
Okay, 2 plus a hard move for you.
Ooh.
Oh.
2. That could have been real bad.
Yep. Yeah, 4 would have been. And then you can roll another d4 after you resolve this, but it's not damage to you.
7 on the hard move.
Okay. Oh, I choose.
Yeah. Well, at least in theory, whatever evidence is in that case probably is maybe true.
I wonder if that's a goal.
That's what we want.
We
Yeah,
want the information.
that's how
we
that's how
want
we do
the
is
information.
You lose
Right.
track of something you're attending to, which means that the case is going to likely be damaged or recovered.
I didn't even know what it was.
Now roll a d4.
3.
Okay,
I think you're working for them.
no.
Oh, don't I take harm though, right? Or do I?
Yeah, you took 2 harm.
Don't tell me who he's working for.
Okay, you hear some like screaming from like the other side too, but you'll need to reload to continue the action. Thomas, you're on the ground floor. Or you're outside.
I wanna aim my gun at the other driver.
Okay, he's like starting to try and like peel away, like he sees that you're like, or like make a maneuver so that he's not a stationary target. So no, just a straight up mix it up here. No massive bonus this time.
What are you doing with all these?
You've been rolling this whole time.
Yeah.
What you do with all these guys?
13.
Any hope for political legitimacy you had?
These apartments are compromised.
I mean, I can spin that.
Yeah.
I can blame it on the
Okay.
prostitutes.
Yeah.
You cap him.
Good. Now, I go back to work. I'm gonna take out my shotgun and go back to the apartments.
Like just go back to the front entrance.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is great. All right, Phil, what are you doing?
That's a great question. I'm gonna pull my hoverboard out of the closet.
Yes, good. You grab it.
No, I connect to it, turn it on.
All right, yep.
You jack
Feet are
into the
latched.
hoverboard.
What?
I think
You jack into the hoverboard.
I don't jack into it.
What would that look like?
I bought a thing to let me remote start it from my brain. That's about it. Yeah, I reload my SMG and I'm gonna bust through the door. Well, I'm gonna open the door. Then I'm gonna bust into the hallway and start shooting.
On your hoverboard?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Why?
I picture you like in your underpants with like a little tank top on or something. Okay.
It's about mobility.
I feel like that's really unsteady.
You're not a driver like that.
Okay. So yeah.
When have you ever ridden a hoverboard?
No.
All right. So you start going into the hallway. There's like 4 suits in the hallway. Some of them are like got like some singed flesh, and you know they don't. Some of them are definitely injured, but they all kind of like turn, guns out, see you like coming towards them. Mix it up.
Mixing it up. First I shocked them. Now I awe them.
Now you don't.
4 and 4 is 8, which is not
Now you die.
10.
Ooh, pick.
Oh, I would pick.
Don't do it.
It's just all
Oh, the ally.
That's how it works in Sprawl.
Well, something of value cannot break, because that would be the hoverboard product. Can't have that.
When are you gonna use a hoverboard?
Right now.
Right now, apparently. That's it.
This is the closest thing you have to a trinket.
It is. Well, I've got a gun and a knife
The knife's not gonna break.
and a machete.
It's unbreakable.
Well, not that, but in this case, the knife will not break.
It's either you take
You will
harm
break.
or or we attract attention, and
I don't like attention.
I don't either. So I'm sorry, Thomas.
Right.
You're gonna take some harm.
Are you also taking harm?
I have no idea. I'm in a better position to take harm right now
Well,
than you
you
are.
better. We better both take harm.
I'm sure they'll shoot. Don't worry.
If you're not taking harm,
You doing
I
the
don't
double
wanna
harm
take
option?
No, he's taking harm.
What's the
What's your
other
other thing?
Oh, would I have to choose two?
Yeah,
How long have you been playing
Oh,
Squall?
fuck.
I think those are the obvious ones.
He just wanted you to take harm.
You take harm. I'll take harm as well.
Okay. And notice, it does not say a player character. It says an ally.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
well,
Grandma
goodbye,
can get shot too.
Goodbye, Granny.
Yep.
I miss you.
Okay. Okay. You pepper them with bullets and catch them off guard. They weren't ready for another hostile in the area. You down 3 of them, and there's one who's like wounded, who runs into the stairwell. But you got tagged once in the return fire with like a pistol. So 1 plus the harm move.
Harm move.
Yep.
What are the odds that I get really hurt? That 9 exactly.
Okay. I guess this time, what do we got? You lose your footing, and you like, it like brushes against the wall, goes, and so it like skids over, and you, yeah, you're on the ground, but, okay, and you took the 1 harm?
Yeah.
Okay. And you hear your grandma in like one of the adjacent rooms going like, "Oh fuck!" Like, but she's alive, but might need hip surgery.
Get in line.
Okay, Thomas, you're just walking towards the front of the apartment. Okay, all of a sudden, like there's like one guy. He's got a gun case. You see him. He sees you. Want to mix it up with this man? All right.
Yeah. Old standoff.
You got the drop on him, so +1. Because I imagine you were like, I picture T-Rock like cautiously heading towards the door, like with the shotgun like leveled, like.
Yeah, I had it ready.
Yeah. You do get a small advantage here. I think that would have been good enough anyway. Yep. Okay. So yeah, he's running, and his momentum just goes the complete opposite direction as you blast him in the chest, and he hits the ground. The team has been neutralized, although the 2 cars drive away through remote operation, like during that.
Damn future.
Yep.
What's in that?
I wanted to sell those cars for parts.
I know.
All right.
You'll have to settle with looting these these agents.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
We'll check out these agents. Inspect them.
Is it Asians or agents?
I said
Are they
agents.
Asian?
Agents.
They're not Asians.
Yeah.
What nationality are they?
It's a perfect representation of the United States. So we got like Caucasian.
It's a Disney show.
I'm not emphasizing any preference here or any favors.
It's the CW.
Right. So you guys can add. Are you gonna assist in the looting, Phil? Or are you gonna attend to grandmother?
I'm gonna look for my granny.
Okay. Yep. She was shot like in the hip region.
And her moneymaker.
Yep. She says, did you see who shot me?
Yeah,
One of those?
He's dead now.
One of those Asians.
They're dead now, Granny.
So they did.
Yep.
Okay. Roll 2d6.
You're telling a lie. You have
If
to
you
fast
get-
talk, Randy.
Am I telling a lie?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I fast?
Does he know you?
No. Just roll 2d6.
12. Wow.
Okay. She knows that you, of all people, would never shoot grandmother, even in haphazard battle. So she says, maybe you can help me with the hospital bill.
Oh yeah, Granny. Of course.
Okay. All right.
Might have to help her work.
Yeah. All right. Thomas, he did have a briefcase. It looks just like the one that you found, so you can add that to your inventory. 4 silenced pistols. One of them has a strange device, but it's broken. So you can add broken strange device to your inventory. They all had comlinks. You find 2 pairs of expensive sunglasses.
That's gonna be great with our suits.
Yep. And one of them had a cred stick.
I'll take the cred stick. I feel like if we can take comp lenses, it's a liability.
Yeah, I mean, typically you guys, your MO is destroying them, I know, but I'm glad that you got found a use for your hoverboard at last.
Did
Good.
Did you need the hoverboard?
Help me evade fire.
No.
They weren't firing at
You know how much more surprised I would be if I saw a man on a hoverboard shooting me
It
rather
didn't
than
do
a normal
anything.
man? It gave me evasive capabilities.
Alright, I'll take the cred stick and all the other stuff.
Okay.
I guess destroy the comms.
Okay.
What, how much is on the cred stick?
6,000.
Oh yeah.
What's this
Yep.
case for?
I was never told to open it.
Were we doing it for what's his face?
Yeah. Doug.
Who's that guy? Our distant acquaintance. He's running for office now.
Can I see that, the opener?
The opener.
Oh yeah,
The opener of the way.
yeah, the gate and the key.
I'll say I was.
I
say.
We
Doug
should-
still doesn't know any of this went
No.
down.
So
I don't know if I
we
wanna
should get
know.
out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two departments have been compromised. I sent a message to Doug. The departments have been compromised.
Oh god.
yeah,
By who?
someone was following the case.
I don't know. Some American dudes.
Poor dead.
Goddamn American.
Suits.
They came in black sedans.
Well, they
and suits.
probably work for my competition.
They had pretty nice cars, self-driving. We don't have
All
self-driving.
cars are self-driving.
No.
Is ours?
Our van is self-driving.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We never use it like that.
I used it once.
Okay,
I
well,
think
here-
during the Gator stuff,
Probably, yeah.
it was a different life, different time.
well, I'm gonna have to bug out on you guys. I gotta get my granny to a hospital, so,
Don't come to my hospital.
which one are you at?
New York Memorial.
Which one's closest to here?
We can go to Saint Vincent.
Saint Phil.
Yeah. St.
Dr.
Vincent de
Phil.
Paul Hospital.
Okay, I call a cab
All right.
and call my granny.
Set up an ambulance. Take a cab.
Yeah, keep She'll survive.
Take an Uber.
It's better than taking the bus.
Yeah.
That's when you don't get off on your normal stop. They drop you at the police station. Oh, it'll happen again. All right.
Roll unknown.
Yep. Okay. Thomas, do you deliver the case
Where am I doing? Oh.
to Rufus, or to the campaign headquarters of Pizzeria?
I'll ask him, where should I bring this?
Take it to fix them.
Okay, so Jim's operating at the pizzeria now.
I'll take it there.
Okay. He says, "Hi, you must be wait. I think you came with him when he met Jim Fixon."
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, he recognizes you. Says, "Ooh, some burn marks on here. Nice."
We got the a lot of people have been after this thing,
Right,
but I kept it safe for you.
if this is what I think it is, it'll be well worth the trouble. And he says, "Good job," and he takes it off your hands. He says, "I'm sure Golk will give you a complimentary pizza."
I am hungry.
Yeah, good. Okay. You have 2 options of care for grandmother. Basically, it's like a patch job. or a
Patch is broken in.
or like a rehabilitation, basically back to normal.
I asked what it takes.
Whatever it takes.
I asked what it takes.
Okay.
Not whatever it takes.
No. Don't you dare put me down for that. The patch job is going to be 1,800. The rehabilitation is 5,800.
Okay, ask about payment options for rehabilitation. Payment
Oh,
plan.
like financing?
Yeah.
Or okay, you can pay in 3 installments.
Yeah, pay the first installment.
Okay.
How much is that? 50.
It's like 1,700.
Okay, I pay 1,700 right now. Say, Granny, you're gonna stay here, and you're never gonna leave.
Oh, wow. She says, okay, like, and then she puts on the TV.
I gotta put her on a home or something. She can't live out here.
No. Such a far cry from her previous lifestyle.
She was perfectly functional. Get me the hell out of here.
Alright.
I cry.
Gug, an anonymous donor takes care of your hospital bills. Someone who is interested in the cause of this Rufus wise guy. So,
Wise guy.
he's a wise guy.
I want to call up Jim Fixums.
Yeah.
Did you get the briefcase?
Yeah, I'm looking it over right now. I think this is going to sink a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got this redacted email conversation between Anita and the corporation's what's redacted, but she is basically functioning as a proxy, as stated in their agreement, basically to undermine, and he lists some of the other candidates and says that there's no expectation of her as a winning force, and she implicitly and explicitly agreed to a number of illegal dealings here. So we'll find a nice time tomorrow to put this out there, and she will step out, and well, between you and the others, you all eat up those percentage points.
It's always the emails.
Yeah.
People will be talking about emails for months.
Yep. So. She deleted her server? What? Okay, yeah, no. Didn't do it in time. Got to it. So.
Alright, good
Okay.
to hear. Alright. I will spend my night peacefully watching some hospital TV.
Yeah, watching the news networks and stuff. Alright. Golk visits you. Briefly. He brings you a to-go pizza. He says, hospital food doesn't have a good rep, so here you go.
That's excellent.
Alright. He says, and he gives you like 5 pieces of physical mail. He says, these were get well cards that arrived at the pizzeria.
That's wonderful.
Alright. So, read them at your leisure.
Why don't you open them for me?
Okay. Roll 1d6.
4.
Okay. He opens them all, and they have
And the
nice-
4th one kills him.
No.
Okay.
They're all good.
Alright. Awesome.
Yeah. And he like sets the cards up so that they're like standing upright, like
Right in my face.
on your windowsill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I hear about the apartment shooting on the news at all? Or is that just too funny?
Eventually, yeah. Like it'd probably break in about half an hour or so.
I mean, you guys didn't dispose of the bodies.
No.
So there's just some suited bodies
Let him.
With
let
no
him
guns.
sitting in an apartment complex.
Yeah,
And an explosion.
hang. We got the hell out of it.
New York politics, man. It's great.
Good stuff.
I was just about to say, like, maybe we should have asked like the Yankees to clean up the bodies or something.
Yeah. Someday you'll call on them.
They
Be
have
like,
at
we
our
didn't.
disposal.
They'll be like, we didn't ask you guys for anything until now, but now we need a
I
big
really
favor.
Need a big
Yeah.
favor.
We should kill every political candidate.
Did you see?
Simultaneously.
Did you see this thing? The
Yeah, I
band
heard
thing?
about that,
That's
yeah.
some pretty Shadowrun
Some
stuff.
common shit.
Yeah. Okay. You gonna go to a new day?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll let you guys know your healing rates, but you do describe where you're sleeping that night because I'm assuming you're not sleeping in your normal spots.
you're sleeping in the pizzeria kitchen.
In the oven.
I'm warm.
I'm warm.
Yeah.
I sleepwalk and turn the oven on.
Make me
Flashback.
Flashback, I left the oven on and put a chair in front of it.
And you just gaze into the void as your oven light.
Oh, man.
What do I do? Where do I sleep? I mean, I probably...
In hell.
I guess that makes sense. Like, there's like an office in the pizza place, right? So I can
Sleep in the office.
sleep there.
Oh yeah, the campaign headquarters is like on the second floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's always a little bit of activity going on up there, like because he's got some overnight people working in there. Because they're running like the social media stuff, and that can never stop.
Do they work quietly?
Fairly. They see that you're obviously someone of importance because like you just walk in there like you own the place. You've got like some bullet. You got some like wounds, so they know you're kind of a scary. You're a scary guy, and they're not going to question you. So.
I had a cyber deck on the way.
Yeah, I think we'll say it's arriving tomorrow.
Okay. I don't think I paid for it yet.
Do you have your notary's license yet?
Yeah.
Oh no, because he said he was gonna check to see
The quality
discount.
of the-
Yep.
yeah.
So no, he said it's good. So I think it was like 28,000 or something.
Or something.
Yeah, no, we'll say 28
Alright.
with your discount. But it's probably like the second best known like quality. So it's much better than all of your scores are gonna go up. Yep.
I must continue to write the bot network.
Yep.
While you're in the hospital.
So did you say you're sleeping in Grandma's hospital room?
No, I'm sleeping in the kitchen of the pizzeria,
Okay.
like on the floor in front of the oven.
Okay.
It is warming me.
All right. So you're gonna restore one box from that.
Yeah.
It's not the best. Same for you, Thomas. Neither of you are sleeping in like the best conditions, so wounds are healing a bit more slowly.
What of me?
Are you harmed?
That's why I'm in the hospital.
How many boxes have been hit?
I had 3.
Okay. Heal 2.
Hospital bed.
Yep.
Not like this office floor.
No. It's better.
Surprisingly not.
And you know he's had like IVs plugged into him and
Yeah.
stuff. You know all
It's
that
on
good
this
stuff.
greasy kitchen floor, you know.
Yeah.
Luke Bailey's stepping over you to
Pepperoni slipping into my wounds. Lupe.
Okay. October 3rd, breaking news of this email leak between Anita De Veers and a corporation that has been successfully concealed, but obviously the data mine signatures of the exchange has been confirmed by a number of watchdog organizations that the founding Freedom Party's main candidate is now a public disgrace and has withdrawn from the race. This will have large implications as far as Rufus Wise's potential incoming donations from the party itself and concerned citizens, as well as a huge jump in the polls.
Schedule an immediate press conference.
Okay.
We need to capitalize on this.
PNBC is willing to be your main one, but there's probably gonna be some other ones that are gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
And their representative asks you where you'd like to hold the conference. Then they'll send the news team.
In front of the apartment complex.
Okay, which has also showed up in the news as the site of.
Yeah, there's gonna be like police tape. And
Yeah. No, there was a strange.
So I can.
Strange episode of gang violence.
I can talk about violence.
Okay. Yep.
And I can mention the recent home invasion in the suburbs.
Yep. Oh yeah. A whole family.
Entire family kidnapped.
Yeah. Oh man, this is great. Okay, your car's ready at noon.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You get a text message. You are number 11 on the brain waiting list.
We just gotta kill 10 people.
Yeah. Give me
the list.
Where's that
Where's
list?
that list?
That's a plot of a movie waiting to
Yes.
Completely non-suspicious.
What a surprise. All 10 of people ahead of you have been murdered.
He's like, you better get in before you're murdered too. Oh shit! Yeah. We did watch both Transporter movies the other day. I say both, even though
There's 3. And there's that new one with the other guy.
Well, yeah.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Transporter.
I still haven't seen you.
Is the website done?
You get a ping from what was his name?
John Taylor.
The Native
Really normal
American.
name. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but he was John Taylor.
Okay. He says he just gives you the link. He says check it out. All right. What do you want the name of the company to be? This is your fake company that you have your business background in. Totally up to you. But I want you guys to come up with the name. And
Should
what
just
the
be some nonsense like in a dine or something.
Roof Court.
Sounds
It's
like
very really egotistical.
because it was
Actually, that's perfect. Yeah.
so
Let's call it Wise Corp.
okay.
Yeah, there we
And it's a
go.
real estate company
Yes.
specializing in urban redevelopment.
Exactly.
Wise Towers.
Alright. So we got Wise Corp.
So we wanted to basically just make a digital footprint. So it might be like multiple websites, like
Yeah.
reviews.
Oh yeah.
People saying what
like a
an
testimonial.
what an
10-year-old
impact it made in
user.
their lives.
Yeah. Fake news articles.
Backdated social media.
Oh yeah. Just make all these like fake Facebook accounts that say they work for Rufus Corp.
Yeah. What a boss.
They're all friends with
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, of course. We're all friends here.
No, they shared like a few links of like, wow, look at this video.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
And they all
boss is so
share-
great. They share all your news
Oh
conferences.
yeah, all
too.
my positive news
that's,
articles.
That's written into their program.
Perfect. I'll get to work on that with my new cyber.
All right, yeah, no, that's perfect. You can get the corresponding bot accounts to beef up your website. No, that's brilliant. Okay.
It's just my work.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, he says he says he is 75% confident as far as if someone does a serious evaluation of the numbers and like if they go back to see how far the various business records go. He says, you know, externally it'll please any random, you know, matrix browser, but he can't guarantee that it'll have 100% stand up to scrutiny depending on how far like a legal team investigates it. So, but that's what you paid for. You paid for an pretty excellent background site.
I mean, would we know about that?
Know about what?
if they
If
launch,
a legal team is looking into it, we can wipe out a legal team. No problem.
I mean, if there's a lawsuit, if there's a real court case developing, we can
Yeah.
try to handle it.
Yeah.
Gold,
Handle it.
Gold could be your lawyer.
Yeah.
He says, now let me start. I don't know a thing about the law.
Free pizzas for
Yeah,
everybody.
but what I can tell you, you can just all you have to do is like lower your glasses, and then you're very personable. Okay. I will wager there's a down to dance
He's got a
related.
gig right now.
I've never seen him get a phone call, so I don't think.
I've seen it once or twice.
Sometimes
rare.
he gets like
It's
paged
rare.
or
Yeah, I
something.
mean,
Walk out of the room. This thing's work. Right? Serious business.
Well, I assumed it was down to dance related.
Yeah. He called twice, so I assume it's an emergency.
Yeah.
He needs his cowbell tonight.
So that's where you're going right after this.
Yeah.
Cowbell drop off.
Cowbell drop.
The rock star life.
Hopefully that won't be as dangerous as your case retrieval that you just did. So
Hello?
it's the double down.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
One thing you really will for our Avengers spoilers on your YouTube comments. You
I
might want to just
seen it pretty early.
you might want to just disable
Right,
it
I
on
can do that.
Thursday.
Not
Like,
even
like,
Yeah.
Exactly where it is. But
because unlike people,
Alright.
normal people
Sick.
who have to actually scroll through comments,
Oh, I
like
see
you,
everyone as
yeah,
soon as it pops
right.
up.
So that could be really dangerous.
I mean,
like
it's like the first showing on Thursday.
it's not the first showing.
What is the first showing?
7,
Okay.
like 7-ish. So.
It's unlikely. I don't think I'm like the first thought for people that want to post spoilers.
For Avengers.
Like they see the movie, they immediately go online to my channel.
Yeah.
Maybe if I did Marvel videos.
Yeah. If you did a specific Avengers video.
Yeah.
Yep. Which that you might do that someday.
Someday. That's really hard to summarize though. I mean, summarizing the Hulk, its entire history in one video.
Punisher, you'd have to mention him killing the Marvel universe. Actually, I don't know about that.
It's not canon,
No, it's really fringe.
but it is fun.
Okay.
have you not explored any Marvel characters? Have you explored with Barry Allen?
No. It's complicated, man.
There's too much shit.
Yeah.
Comic book characters are like the most convoluted stories.
It's like
Phil,
50 years
you
of...
should crack that door just a little bit. I'll keep my vulgarity down.
Getting a little steamy.
It is a little stuffy.
Some warm-ups.
Or you could crack that window.
That's probably an easier...
Yeah, that's. I'll crack that. It's getting the 420 in here. Don't you open up that window? No, I want you to open up that one. Thank you. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Alright. So your car's ready there. It has so you didn't pay him, you paid him like the big bonus to get it ready.
Yeah.
But you haven't paid him in full yet.
Oh.
These so many payments.
I'm certain I haven't. I'll pay him the rest. I think I paid half and I was going to pay half.
Yep, he asked for half up front.
And I'm back to $5,000. No,
Okay.
Back to...
He said you have reinforced plating on the whole vehicle, so it'll hold up to damage a bit better too. That was his surprise for you.
Whatever.
Because he heard you were rolling with that Rufus guy now.
Popularity's gonna...
Alright.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna be rich.
Good.
So you got your car.
I might need another one.
Oh god. Already?
I'm down to the 14K.
What about you, Bo? What about you?
Yeah, he hasn't spent anything. Spread the wealth.
I got a lot. Did you give me 35 grand?
Yeah, I did.
And
I've already spent
I got like
17,000 on Granny.
I got like 50 grand.
Oh, because you picked up that $6,000 from the credit stick. Because I knew you were down to like 7-ish because you were getting low last session, but
Yeah.
now you've got infusions. So okay.
What do you need me to pay for?
I don't know.
Spread the
Then I pay
wealth.
for nothing.
I mean, I'm paying Jim Fixums every time. Should I refer him to you?
He's gonna be asking for daily splashes.
Daily. Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe not daily, but
When
he's like a drug addict with money. He just
That's
Yeah,
not
he-
what I want to hear.
no. He might not be, but he probably
the
is.
payments come up, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
He's gonna wake up in a pizza house.
He's gonna wake up in a pizza. Start of a short story
This
right
is
there.
how all my days start, with -2 mind. I'm like, what am
What am I doing? Where am I?
It's like Memento.
I get my brain probably is fractured. I'm gonna look for my kitchen friend.
78. Yeah, wow. It's a big jump. Okay. You're looking for kitchen friend?
Yeah. Did I find kitchen friend still by the oven?
No, he went to go pick up his car.
Oh yeah.
Your friend is gone and you don't know.
Yeah.
He is Ash.
I checked the oven.
Did I really burn it?
Golk says, "Hey, got pizza in there," and he closes it.
Oh, there's like dry friend.
Oh, he left half an hour ago.
T-Rock is just completely.
He's picking up his car. He told me.
Oh, okay. I go back to the office and smoke dust.
Okay.
Smoking it now.
That's all he could do.
Black dust smoke.
I did all I could.
It stains.
I wait for the next
It stains like the ceiling right above you. There's like this black like patch. It's okay.
I'd like to look. I'm looking online for like
Do it
a one-car garage like rental.
Oh, like a little storage unit type thing. Yeah, there's tons.
Okay.
That is a prime thing in NYC, especially for corps who like to keep a vehicle here, but maybe not necessarily a property. So, yeah, they have them available pretty much throughout the city, different neighborhoods. Do you want a particular location, like close to the pizzeria,
Somewhere
or
close to the pizzeria?
Okay, that's one. Yep, there's one. Let's say about 3 blocks away.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it's comfortable distance away if something goes down where you need to.
And I mean like park garage. I mean like single stall garage.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I know. It's basically just this little
Okay.
thing.
What's the price?
Little structure. It is $500 a month.
Okay, I pay for this.
Yeah, first month is due on signing.
I'd like to declare a contact.
Shoot.
We'll say my Uber days, which is like last week.
Yep. Are done.
Perhaps I gave a ride to a guy who I distinctively noted was some sort of like super nerd or computer geek.
Sure. That's reasonable. You just need a name.
Call him Affleck.
Okay.
Like
So he's one name kind of guy.
yeah,
You know him as Affleck.
that's all I know him
Alright,
as.
cool. He exists.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him to make like a deep web New York Matrix advertising for me. For we'll call it Black Car. It'll be
Illegal
Uber
That's great.
for high intensity situations.
Oh man. We'll only hit the street with an additional +1.
You do know you work with us, right?
I know. I gotta.
That's not enough. He
Hey,
needs.
he knows your campaign is gonna fail.
I've got
$175,000.
You're a distant plan B.
Yeah, apparently.
This is his real.
I got a 5 on that.
Just
Okay.
figure out how to pay back for next second.
He says.
I gotta start working.
Granny's not doing enough.
Says, well, I mean, sure I could make the site, but that kind of makes me a little uncomfortable.
Why is that?
It's illegal, man.
Okay, we'll take out the word illegal.
Well, no, I mean, come on. You don't want to be misleading people here. It's just bust a lot, but it'll be the best.
Which is illegal Uber, like driving to and from crime scene.
Yeah, that's right.
He's just trying to hire someone to drive.
Well, did you see Amazon got criticized because they sold car theft kits?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is similar to that, you know, where you're providing a
Service.
But it's like, what criminals are gonna trust you?
The ones that sign up.
they'll get testimonials
You're just gonna get shot after the first job.
just in your backseat. You're gonna need like a bulletproof plate for like when so they can't do stuff to you. But no, I like the idea. It's really cool.
Okay, well, let's see. What's the
You could
cost?
build a whole campaign on your
Why don't you
Uber
just
thing.
be a transporter? It's so much safer.
Is it the same?
Well, yeah, I guess he does drive criminals,
Yeah.
but alright.
All right.
You're not him.
He says, "I'll do it for $5,000 plus a favor."
Plus a favor.
Yeah, you rolled a
People
5.
love favors.
He says, or just make it an even $8,000.
I'll pay your $5,000.
Okay, nice, big payday for
It's gonna look great, I promise you. I can send you a demo in like 7 hours.
Okay, good.
It says
I do have bulletproof glass in my vehicle to save myself.
from the outside.
No, I'm the inside. I bought a divider.
Oh, I think you did.
Yeah.
Show me the sketch.
Okay.
Do you still have it?
I have all the stats here. All the stats.
Yeah.
And if some loans go south because we lose the election, which we won't.
You just go to New York City.
Yeah.
If we lose the election, I'm already dead.
Oh yeah, rear divider.
No.
Perfect. All right.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right.
And if I'm already dead, you've been dead for weeks.
Well. And the purple.
Yeah, that's my jam.
So you're agreeing to do a favor?
Yes.
He says, I'm going to need that first ride
Okay.
on the house.
That's worth
$3 grand.
$3 grand.
Okay.
I'll be charged a lot.
It's going to look great. I promise.
Yeah, you better give me a good review.
Well, of course. Because I'm practically your business partner here. I want to see it succeed. Okay. Tonight, I'll need that ride.
You got it.
Okay. Your site is being developed.
Good.
I might get some really high-profile clients every now and then. Those will be the only cases where you can't just do like your auto roll and I tell you like a short story about what happened. But
Okay.
okay. Rufus, you got your press conference. You are at the apartments. They have lots of questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
First question is any comments on the recent scandal and withdrawal of Anita DeVeers from the mayoral race? What should citizens, what should they take comfort in? How should they react to this crisis?
This merely proves the point that I've been trying to make since I entered the race. Government establishment is filled with crooks, liars, and scum. That's why me, coming from an outside perspective, is exactly what this great city needs.
Okay. This apartment building that you've had a role in rehabilitating was just recently the site of some gang violence incident.
Yes. Well, crime is a growing problem. There are a number of causes that I hope to look into and reduce this kind of issue, just like with the recent home invasion in the nearby area. Kidnapped family. Despicable stuff. But I hope for that, as well as this, that the New York Police Department is going to do their best to find the perpetrators, give them their just dues.
Have you seen your recent position in the polls, Mr. Wise?
Well, I've been in the hospital, but I assume that I'm doing well among the population of New York.
Do you have any plans for this building in particular? To still keep? Do you plan to keep the rehabilitation moving, or is this neighborhood simply a lost cause at this point?
I don't believe in a lost cause, and I'm not a quitter. This is ground zero for the urban restoration project. We're gonna clean it up, and it will become a bulwark in this neighborhood, so that I can further restore the rest of the Bronx.
Covers their current wave of questions. Did you have any other comments, or is that feeling good about your points as of now?
I guess I'll say something about as being the forerunner for the Freedom Party.
Yeah.
That Mayor Manderly better keep on his toes.
Okay. All right.
I'm
Nice.
gunning for him.
Yes. Oh,
I want you to
that'll
make
get-
that noise in the other.
Yeah. That's gonna get edited in a meme video. Nice. Golk's gonna have that like as his background, like, like your finger guns.
Just the police.
Be really funny after you win the election if you get your face changed back to
So we move to California?
I mean,
or like have
Just
like
while I'm mayor?
have a two-face system.
It's me.
Like this, like, yeah. All right. Cool. Okay. So Mr. T-Rock, you're on the brain list. You're still recovering. Anything that you want to achieve this day?
You know what? I do have something.
Okay.
Actually, really, how far away is that? Jimmy walks slow. The gun dealer. Is he like in Boston?
In Boston?
He's about an hour trip.
That's not bad.
No.
Bad time to kill.
Time to kill.
I might go pay him a visit.
Okay. He's in his trailer park. He's got like a big industrial leaf blower, and he's just sending them all over the place. And he sees you pull up, and he stops and takes off his big earmuffs and says, T-Rock. Good to see you.
Yep. I remember what you told me when we left, how we could bring back more guns. I took that to heart. I've collected a lot more guns.
Let me see what you got. He heads over to your car.
Alright, I'll show him.
You took the van, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
The campaign van.
Yeah.
Gun dealing.
Yep.
I have -2 mind. I wouldn't have thought
If
anything
there
of
was
it.
just one guy with like a little cab, that'd cause a lot of trouble, but
Yeah.
I'll
it's
show
only if
him
you're well Snake Eyes, yeah.
3 hold-out pistols, 1 heavy pistol, and 3 silenced pistols.
He says, "Ooh, small arms day."
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Been finding these all over the place.
Man, I didn't realize he was just like hoarding them.
Yeah,
That's what he does.
Yep. All right. He quick checks them all. He just making sure that everything looks functional still. None of them have like any biosecurity or authentication fail safes built in. He says no. They all seem to work okay. Says I can keep the ammo that's left in all these.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I'll kick you 20K for these.
Alright. Sounds good.
Right. He says, what do you think about that guy up in New York, that new mayoral candidate?
I think he's got a real chance.
Yeah.
I like his face.
He said some.
Everything.
It's a face you can depend on. Yeah, it's
Yep. I'm gonna have to mail that to him. That's a good slogan.
face you can-
Face you can depend on.
There's nothing more genuine. His face.
If he's a good businessman. I think he's gonna fix up the city.
Yeah. He says, wonder if he'll ever buy some real estate out this way. He says it'd be great to. Our landlord out here, or the guy who owns the lot, he's a bit of a prick. Anyway, yeah, I think he does seem like a fresh perspective, but nothing else. Don't know his stand on minority groups, but that's something that there's never really broadcasted too much these days. He says mutoids are looking for a party out here in New York.
They should not look. The roof is wide.
All right.
He is no friend of the mutoids.
It's a very public perspective I have.
No friend of the mutoid.
No friend of the mutoid.
Unlike his opponent.
Yeah.
What's the guy's other
doctor? I'll doctor those pictures so it's a mutoid prostitute that he's with.
name? Is it like Photoshop him like in a hold his arms around two mutoids, eating dinner with one.
With cocaine in front.
There you go.
Wonderful.
Okay.
The -2 brain, I think.
Yeah, you'll slowly move up the list day by day. Okay. You've got your yep. Rufus. Anything else for the day?
Just working on my bots.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get a mind. Well, hold on. Yeah, let's get a mind and a synth with the Matrix. So you've got some nice stuff.
There's the mind, 9.
Okay, that's good.
Synth, 12.
Yeah, the new cyber deck is just a very liberating experience for you. Like the instant load times, the self-assisting algorithm generation, like your hands are just very maestro now as you write these bots. And not only that, you're fueled by inspiration just from all the preceding events that the ideas are coming easy too for you. So
They'll be the best bots.
Nobody
has bots like I got bots.
So your business fronts and campaign sites, if somebody is trying to look into the legitimate origins, now they're going to have to wade through tremendous testimonials and just constant activity that make it just a bit more of a hurdle to get past, because when you have all these pop-ups that are being written about, like, just people in live chat saying, like, oh, Rufus Wise, it's going to be very beneficial. So that's worth a couple percentage points. Everything, like, just can always translate into little increases along the way.
You're like an even more fraudulent, tech-literate Donald Trump. It's just...
Yep. It's terrifying.
It's even
terrifying
worse.
to behold.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You've got your legal Uber tonight.
Good night.
For the guy who made your site.
Yep. I get in the back seat.
Okay.
Through the rear window with my hoverboard on my feet.
You drive with it on your feet.
What?
Or I jack in.
So not only are you sitting in
In the
ejector
back seat
Yeah. So
with the hoverboard
so you're in the
strapped
back
in.
seat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So of course,
Conscience.
behind the. So I had specifications for my car.
Let me look at it one more time.
Okay, here we go.
So
So
something I missed.
I should not be visible to anyone in front.
Oh, so they ride in the front.
Yes.
They're not gonna like that at all.
And I'll be talking through the stereo system, of course.
Like,
Are you gonna be in the trunk like the
So and there's one seat in the rear, and it's the rear window is opaque and bulletproof.
it's
The
really
divider is opaque and
reinforced.
bulletproof. So they won't know I'm there, and I'll be speaking through the stereo.
you're like
They
this.
won't know you're there.
You're like
So you can only transport 2 people at a time?
Yes. I mean, more if they squeeze.
And they
in.
might think he's
What
a
if there's-
CPU.
Yeah.
They don't even know it's.
I'll just try to talk a little
You're
robotic through the
worse.
stereo too. Where is your destination?
You're a terrible transporter.
Oh my god.
Someone say that.
Jason Statham didn't sit unconscious in the back seat.
I've got my hoverboard. The seat also ejects. So
Speaking of, have you ever seen Revolver with Statham?
No.
It's like one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Is that one of those British ones?
It's a Guy Ritchie movie. So
Yeah.
Yep. It's boy.
Okay.
It's really bad. Yep. I think that's what it was called. He has long hair in the movie, so just imagine that. Wow. Okay.
Like Thomas hair?
Kinda, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, seeing that on
Jason
Statham.
Statham.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Okay. Okay. So he gets in the car. Okay. He says, "Wow, what a setup. Are you there?"
where's the destination?
Oh, CPU.
he says, "Can I send you the address?"
You may speak it.
He speaks it.
Okay, I mean, I'm connected to the car. I assume I have GPS.
Okay, and he says, okay, we're gonna go here, and I want you to bring me back here, but I want you to drive really fucking fast.
Fucking fast back here, but normal there.
Yes.
Understood.
Okay.
Take off the leisurely pace.
Okay. Let's hit your act under pressure driving the way home. You're always plugged in though now.
I am.
Yep.
So that means I'm rolling a fuck ton.
Yep.
8. It's impressive considering I rolled a 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's a +4. So you can still fail. Only with snake eyes. Okay. Act under pressure. Okay.
You can still fail.
Worst outcome, hard bargain, reach.
Why are you doing that? I'm trying to make money. Gotta
Get
spend
a loan.
money. Make
Just get another loan.
the loans are gonna come to roost someday.
He has to be ready.
That's when like Shane the Good comes into his office as mayor, and Doug's just like, "Never seen you before."
Yeah, I don't
Get
know.
the hell, get the hell out of my
I don't know if Will Bang.
Yeah, and then he has Thomas kill him in the elevator on the way down. And it always gets off at a special floor that's not on the list.
death floor.
Dozens of bodies. Suits.
Yeah. It's amazing. All right, get the hell out of my office. Okay.
It's gonna be good, people.
That's like the victory lap session
Yeah.
where you'll have like one last problem to deal with. We're not sure what it's gonna look like, but you'll have all your resources to throw at it. Okay. Okay, Phil. The perfect getaway with a little damage to the car, or this guy might have someone who still knows where you dropped him off.
Okay. Well, in any case.
Those are your choices.
Oh, the
I'm offering you a choice.
little damaged car, or somebody knows where I dropped it.
Where that guy got dropped.
Well, it is.
You don't know this.
My car is more armored plate.
It is. So you don't know exactly how that's going to translate.
I will. I want to compromise this guy too much.
It's a choice.
You know what? I will let him be compromised.
Okay.
It's gonna
Alright.
affect the review eventually.
They only do a 3-star rating.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride. And he goes up to
I'm in
his
jail
apartment.
now.
Okay.
I don't trust this.
Yeah. One review, 1 out of 5. No, you don't know that.
I drive back to my garage.
Okay. Yep.
And while I'm inside, I unjack. I close the garage door. And I go to sleep in the front seats.
That's like your hyperbaric chamber. Like each night you sleep in there. You could actually get a special feature in there to double the oxygen saturation. Just that car just becomes so important. I like it. Yeah.
This car.
I want to let Doug know that people are starting to get him aside, but they don't know he stands for minorities. And like they need to know that he's no friend of the newcomers.
I like that. That's the pairing. Like, what's his stance on minorities? No friend of the mutoids.
Yeah.
They want to know that you're no friend of.
I'll get on Twitter.
I'll
I'll say, when the mutoids send their people, they're not sending their best.
What is that mood?
We're gonna build a wall.
Yeah.
Put the mutoids behind it.
Keep them in the sewers.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, we will. There is a place in New York City for the mutoids. It's in the sewer.
We will redistribute resources and we will make a home for the mutoid population.
That way you still might get some of the mutoid votes.
Yeah.
Their ass.
Like, some mutoids might like the sewer.
We'll refurbish some of the sewers.
Okay.
Win-win scenario.
Yep. Perfect.
All right. New day.
Yeah.
Do we need any more?
You guys are getting your ducks in a row now.
Shopping list somewhere. I was wondering what can I buy?
You don't want to buy anything.
Don't I?
That's campaign money.
Not all.
Yes. Otherwise, he's gonna have to get another loan.
Yeah, about that, guys. So, if there's any expenses you need me to take care of, I can't for a while.
You can't.
I'm out of money.
Better get another loan.
We got a loan yesterday.
Go find another loan shark and get another
no.
Well, what do we need?
I don't need anything. I'm just letting you guys know.
Jim Fixum needs money.
If you want me to take care, if you want me to take care of anything, if you know what I mean, I'm gonna need.
Jim will be asking you today. He gave you a day off.
How much does he need?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna refer him to you,
Alright.
and you get another loan.
I think
You are the loan
I
boy.
think we gotta spread the loans out. We gotta spread them out.
Yeah, between different loan
some
sharks.
over here and some over there.
Yeah.
Different loan sharks, different parts of
I
town.
think
There
we
you go.
need a toady that
Head up to Boston and get a loan.
Boston.
Maybe some of the Yankees. No, you know what we need? We need to start getting donations.
We need to
Yeah.
go fund me.
We don't need loans. We need donations.
Campaign
money that we
donation.
don't have to pay back.
Yeah, Jim, where's all our donations?
Yes.
Why don't we have like a super PAC or something?
We need to
Yes,
go
well,
fund me.
Yeah, I want to ask about donations.
Okay.
We should be
Says,
getting campaign
He
contributions.
says after Anita withdrew, we have been getting some.
And you've been hiding them from me.
No, sir.
No.
There's a folder I can show you. He said he sends you a thing, and so far he says you've gotten about 13,000 in campaign donations.
All right.
And
we're
he said,
talking.
and there's an updated tracker, so
Good.
every once in a while you see like a little so it's starting to come in. He says usually he says maybe make a few tweets asking for people, or you know what, the hats are coming in today, so you can do a hat donation promo.
Perfect.
With actually you should decide. You can set with each donation up to blah blah blah. We can throw in a hat. And maybe we'll generate an e-card from you that'll get sent out.
And these hats cost me like $1.
Yeah, with the expedience, there's like $1.30.
So we'll say $20.
With each donation of at least $20,
Yeah.
you will get an exclusive hat.
Yep.
Do you want to make the hats only available through donation incentives?
For now, yeah.
For now, and then at the end you can make
Then
them.
we can have a big flood
Okay.
in all the stores.
All right. He says.
Wall-to-wall hats.
Where are you sleeping now?
Oh yeah.
Because you're out of the hospital now.
Oh God, I don't want to go back to that hellhole.
The apartments have been compromised.
The apartment.
Is that what you're talking about?
I think I'll just get a hotel.
Okay. He says we'd like you to come to the pizzeria today and film the promo video with the hat.
Oh,
Like you can be
yeah.
wearing the hat and holding the hat in your hands, showing
Yeah.
off the hat, and
This is
we're
good.
doing the recording.
Yeah.
message.
You can say you support local business.
Yep.
Is it known that you own the pizzeria?
I don't own the pizzeria.
It's
Golko.
his good friend.
Yeah, but you could. So you'd be in
Volk will be
you'd
wearing the
pouring
hat.
beer or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Golf will be there.
It's like feels so easy. It's like why don't one of us run for? We're building the template right here. It's going to be replicated as soon as you come. All right.
God damn it.
So, all right. So Gug's got his morning. He's doing the hat promo photo shoot.
Are you gonna go look for more loans, or are you gonna do more Knight Rider stuff? During the day, it might be more difficult to solicit that.
I feel like the more loans that I get,
Eventually, there's gonna be one where you don't walk out.
yeah, there's gonna be one loan shark who's really he's just gonna kill me or something. Like,
Well, then we get another loan guy.
see, when you say that, it does not encourage me to go look for more loans.
If you don't pay it back, you'll get killed.
Like Shane the Good so far.
Who's gonna kill you for asking for a loan?
See, okay,
They want you.
and
They
there's
want
any-
you.
Want you? Yeah, they want to give you a loan.
There's
they
any
can get
number
it
of
back
risks
later.
associated. Like
Get that money
Shane
back.
the Good. It's been like over a week and he hasn't like done anything nefarious that I've noticed.
Well, because
So?
you're not
Good.
supposed to pay him yet. You don't owe him yet.
Why do we need more loans? You guys got tons of cash.
Yeah, we probably don't need any right now.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? You just
He
want me
wants to go
die.
shopping.
Go
Well,
shopping.
I'm just wondering what's out there.
Yeah, no, I'm basically I will hyperbolic during the day and merge during the night.
So he's going dark on the loan game.
I don't know if he's even a part of our crew anymore.
I say let me know if you need anything. I also sign up for like a subscription to like some sort of like food delivery service to like the
Do they deliver it to your low garage?
yeah, like the sidewalk on my garage. I have to knock on the garage.
Yeah, and then your hand just kind of
Pale, scaly hand.
no, it's actually quite healthy. It's pale from the hyperbaric chamber. Do you want the hyperbaric installed? Bo
They're
could
gonna.
probably do
People
that.
are gonna think a mutoid lives in this garage.
There's gonna be a raid.
Yep. And I'll be at the front of it.
You're gonna be the poster boy for the mutoid.
I'll be
takedown.
holding the torch.
Or the battering ram. Have your nice armored vest on. Like, how are you getting this?
I asked Bubba
He's
about
threatening the neighborhood.
Just
driven
living
back into the
this
sewer.
peaceful existence in his garage.
Perfect.
Oh my god. I should do ask Bobo for a quote. I don't have a very
Yeah, he says, now obviously it's a question of volume. The larger area you need to make hyperbaric, the price goes up exponentially.
Okay.
You're just talking about half of the interior of an automobile.
Yes.
He says, yeah, no, there's like a corp or something. I don't know, some bigwig client who actually needed it for health reasons, but the technology is there. He says, just pick a day, drop it off there for the whole day, and then you can come in the evening. We'll have it ready for you. He says, I'm going to estimate about 12 grand.
Okay,
But it is very low maintenance. It's a self-sustaining unit. So
okay, you know, you keep that
idea.
You keep that idea in
Okay.
mind, and I'll be cashing in on it.
Yeah. So this is what he's going to be generating funds for. His hyperbaric chamber
Like
in
it
there.
becomes
Gonna
high
be
on
siphoning
oxygen.
off campaign donations.
Nice. All right.
I will hyperbarize
Okay.
in my oxygen.
Right. Okay. So you do your. We'll just say you've done your hat shoot. We've kind of discussed what that looks
Mhm,
like. So, okay. Hat campaign goes live. That'll be generating lots of donation.
I mean, who's handling distribution?
You. Right now, there's like.
Oh, that's what the Yankees are for.
Yeah, maybe the Yankees.
Oh, okay.
Hand deliver them.
These
Yeah.
are Yankees hats.
They do
Yup.
have the hats on there.
Perfect.
Okay. Are you, Thomas? I think you're gonna need to negotiate that with them.
You're the point of contact.
So what exactly?
You've got Commissioner Buddy's comms, so you could go straight to him if you want.
So we're gonna ship in a hat. You want to sell
Door to door delivery.
It's just delivery, or are they collecting donations too? Like, are they
They're
already
gonna be sending it.
donations?
They're gonna be sending in the donations.
Yeah.
Like it's all gonna be electronic.
Yeah.
So is it like, is this just delivering to people who've already donated?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's real
Okay, they're not
simple.
soliciting donations.
No, I mean maybe additional.
Buy
ones.
this hat.
Yeah. Like if somebody wants.
Like
to
they should carry some hats with them in case people
Yeah.
want a second
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Hat for Monday. Hat for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hat for Wednesday.
Yep.
All right. I'll call up Buddy and say, if I got a deal for you.
I'm all ears. I was wondering when you'd be contacting me.
Yeah. We actually just had a run of hats made. I think you're gonna like them. They're Yankees hats.
Okay, did you send him a picture?
Yeah.
He says, I'm gonna have to get one for myself.
Perfect.
On the house.
20.
50% off.
That's the best.
I say
On the
a
house,
$20 donation to the Rufus Wise Fund gets you one of these hats. But for you, a $10 donation to the trip.
Alright. He says, okay, so what?
We're not in the business of giving things away, man.
He says, okay, but you're not just selling me this hat, are you?
Oh, no. We actually could use some help distributing these hats. We have like a bunch of them.
Oh, right. Throughout the city.
Yep.
He says, yeah, my boys can take care of that for you. Using our delivery service, I can't have them running on fumes out there, so if they're might be skimming maybe $4 or $5 off of each sale to cover the delivery charge. I mean, we can always have that mentioned when they deliver that there's a little bit of a delivery surcharge. I'm sure if they're in for 20, they won't mind kicking in a few more.
Okay.
But
That's fine with me.
it's just, you understand, I need to actually have it be worthwhile for them to be out there and not cracking skulls with the bats as normal.
Of course. No, I tell you what, I'll even throw
Should
in.
send a few of his guys over to a Manderley rally. Start cracking some
That's a good idea. But I'll say, in addition, all of your guys can also get a hat for half price.
Okay.
Employee-ish discount.
Alright. Roll style.
You offend me. The notion
You
offend
offended me.
It could go south.
Come on.
I mean, it can't go that south. I
Shove
mean,
my head
this
up
is
your
just
ass.
Yeah.
this is just degrees of success, pretty much.
4.
Okay.
That was close.
He says, well, I'm gonna make that voluntary, but if they want them, they will be well worth the price.
Okay.
And yep, we'll be taking our small little cut for delivery, but it's yep, this is something we can do for you.
Alright, perfect.
Where's the distribution headquarters? If you bring all the hats to the stadium, that would be easier. But if you're running it out of that pizzeria, that's okay. But just, I'm telling you, my boy's rolling up there all the time. It might.
Yeah, if I can see that. I'll bring them down.
Okay.
Bring them down to the stadium.
Yep.
And
You're gonna just fill the van full of us. I think it's gonna be really bad.
yep.
You know,
Now
open
if
the
you
door.
if you do want to keep cracking skulls, it is getting close to the election. We need to start intimidating these other candidates. Your voters, I should say.
Right, of course.
Like, you know, if you
Put him out of commission.
Commissioner buddy putting them out.
Decommissioner.
do we want to make it look like other party supporters are violent?
That's the best way to incite.
We should just start a riot at like these other
I mean, maybe they don't specifically support me, but they support my ideals.
Or no, actually, do you want
It's the best way to counter rally. You make.
to make
rally
it look like
riot.
their candidates are violent
Yeah, violent
towards you? Or hold on.
I mean, that
How does
also
this
works,
How does
yes.
this work?
You want to send your agents in undercover to turn a rally into a riot, and then it looks like their supporters are bad people.
Yeah, I mean, there's problems on both sides.
No, just their side.
Yeah, that's what you want it to look like. Yep, you're right.
You want some commissioner buddy's goons wearing a whatever other party hat, and then throwing a baseball at like some child's head.
Yeah. Yep.
At a rally.
Alright, I'll say if you
And we need to get the effigy of Manderley made, put in the cage.
Oh, you have to walk down the street.
see if now see that I feel like it's a bad look.
No, it's
You're right, it would never work.
Did that happen?
Is that did Trump do that?
Well,
He didn't do that.
not he himself, but things happen.
Who was there an effigy
I'll
of?
show you.
I assume it was Hillary. Is that?
Or was it of Trump?
No, not of Trump. I assume Trump's.
I mean, I'm sure those exist too, but Mang clearly remembers a specific incident.
I don't recall this, but I'm also ignorant.
We'll see. We'll see. It's perfect. Exactly what we need for this campaign.
Everything that happens in real life is just gonna
There you go.
And we need all the flags and everything as well.
Afraid for are you behind bars one? I like how it's like colorful and like flags waving and everything. It's like Hillary in a jumpsuit.
That's
That
what
guy
we
got
need.
like an HTV or something.
Yeah. That's what we need.
And you can be in sort of the Uncle Sam suit.
Just
As a
T-Rock.
Native American.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like has even more impact then.
That is not what you
Patriotic Native American protesting somebody, fucking up his country.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Alright, get on that.
But I'll also send Commissioner Buddy the time,
Order
the
66.
locations of some what's the guy's name? Manderley rallies. Let's say the boys are looking to party. Why don't you do it at these spots?
Get up some black dust. Spread it through the crowd.
Okay. Well, he says he accepts the hats, and they're going to keep them in the equipment shed for when they're running them out. He says one or two hats, since they're handling the distribution, one or two hats might go to on the wayside, but he says I think you're still going to be making a lucrative sum from this.
It cost us $1.
Yeah,
$30
yeah.
each.
So he might insist on getting his hat for free, but
The 99.
all right. He says
Always good.
he says okay. That is the thing you say about the rally. He says I might need a little persuasion on because if the police crack down and I get a bunch of my boys caught up in that, might not look so good for you.
I will go on TV saying that I will pay all legal fees.
Whoa.
No,
That kills
you
your campaign.
don't want to be known that you're.
That's what Trump
associated.
did.
Did he? Did he say that? No.
That's all I do. I've been making references.
God.
Done.
I didn't.
No, I thought.
I knew
It's
he.
unrelated, but
Yeah, I saw
I knew
that.
it's like there was violence on both sides.
No, I was
I didn't realize
Actually, I
he
think
planned
that's
to
one thing.
pay legal fees for fucking.
Wasn't
Giving
it
out
violence
seats.
and Trump rallies?
I'll show you.
But like that wasn't a good thing.
Trump's not a good thing.
Yeah, he said he would pay all legal fees of any accused attackers from rallies.
oh my god.
That basically he's saying attack.
Okay. Well, Commissioner Buddy says, well, that changes things. All right. We'll coordinate something in the next couple of days. But for now, we'll just get the delivery service up and running. All right.
Sounds good.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Of course, he didn't pay anything. Never mind.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I wouldn't pay anything, but as long as you say it.
Yeah, it emboldened.
Yeah.
Okay. Day 4. Wrapping up. Okay. Fix him. Ask for a little splash. Just a quick $3,000. Donations covering a lot.
Talk to T-Rock.
Okay. He same message to you.
Who pocketed the donations? Did you already account for the 13?
Yeah. No, he fix him. He's processing the donations, but he has his expanding team to pay as well. They're not all volunteers. He has a few professionals, and then there's his salary as well.
Okay, I'm just wondering, like, can I just tell him just take 3 out of the donations? Take 3
He
donations.
is.
No, like they're
He is.
he just needs a little extra.
3 more, and we can't account for the 13,000.
No,
Look, if we get elected, it's all good.
I'm just learning where the donations went.
There are no donations.
No, they were consumed.
Alright.
The missing
There's
donations.
lots of expenses, Thomas.
Yeah,
Case of the
this
missing
ain't cheap, man.
Okay,
We're
how
buying a city.
about next, the country.
All right. No, he thanks you, T-Rock. He says I'm sure I know those hat donations are coming in, so I think we'll be cool for a bit.
Good.
Okay, you do a Night Rider.
Oh, of course.
Okay,
Check the queue for
all right.
business.
There's a Manhattan job, which involves corporate theft,
You ain't ready for that.
I'm not gonna be stealing.
and there's a mutoid job.
That won't hold up in court.
Oh yeah, you want that
There's a-
mutoid job.
There's a mutoid who wants to flee the city and to be dropped off in New Jersey.
You can't-
Drop them off in the ocean.
Yeah.
If I become a mutoid, I'm never gonna get rid of the smell.
Okay, there's
I'll
also
take-
there's a small job too. There's a guy who he's gonna like blow up like a derelict house and then just wants transport to several blocks away.
I'll take a small job for now.
Okay,
I'll,
all right, no roll needed.
okay.
Your state of the art car is up to the task. 400 million.
Tomorrow I'll have to take a bigger job.
All right. He gives you a 5-star review.
Okay. Well,
So
you
that's
gotta
where
build
the
up your
value
base. You gotta.
Add numbers.
You know what? If there's still time, I'll go for the Manhattan job.
Okay.
Is that the mutual one? Yeah.
God.
This is a corporate theft. Okay.
I've got my utility pass or whatever the heck from the city.
Okay. You pick up a guy just outside of Manhattan. He gets in the car. Do you have like a council, or is it only allowing them to speak when they go in there?
I mean, there's a stereo system in front of them,
Okay.
and like there's also a steering wheel.
Just buy a little onboard display for them
Yeah.
to like put in a
Yeah.
destination. Because he prefers not to say anything. Just and then he writes like 6-minute estimate for like when he's inside the building.
Okay.
He's like wearing a big black trench coat with like a big wide brimmed hat and huge sunglasses.
Okay. I say I will be here 30 seconds before that time.
But like he wants you
He wants me to wait, or
he wants you to take him to this address,
Uh-huh.
and then he says it's going to take him about 6 minutes inside of that building. And they need you to be ready to be there to take him away back to approximately this location outside Manhattan.
Okay. I do some.
Okay. Act under pressure.
I'm always
The consequences are much realer now.
Oh, I'm certain.
Okay.
It's already pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. That's what's 8 plus?
Well. Okay.
I'm fully pressurized.
Yep.
Nothing could ever go wrong.
No, you know, this is a good life. It will help stabilize your election.
We're moving forward in time.
I mean, not even the best driver in the world can stop a predator missile.
Oh, that's the ultimate. Like that's when you just.
It's like we've noticed this black car.
Okay, you complete the job. He gives you 7 grand.
I'll go back into hibernation.
All right.
I just occasionally I pull in like food from the sidewalk and set out a jug of piss. Just like
Okay.
What food is on the sidewalk?
His garbage from his delivery. He just like throws it on the street.
oh yeah. Well, I sign up for like
trash.
like a
delivery.
Hello Fresh. Like deliver me some pineapples
Yes.
occasionally
Like this.
and take away my piss.
The riot is gonna be forming. We're gonna smoke you out.
There he is.
Oh, good. Gun's got the
New
ram
toy.
ready.
Yeah. I've led riots in games before. I'm getting pretty good at it.
I led a riot once.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, burned him down.
What killed me?
Burned him to death.
Oh yeah.
It's the clock, man.
Yeah.
You didn't really lead it though, because you got
It got
caught
out
up
of
in
control.
it as well.
Yeah, I sort of incited it, and then I ran away, and then I came back, and it was too big to
Got
control.
caught up in the storm.
Okay.
I'm still under that trash
All right.
to this day.
New day, October 6th. Polls are out. Stephen Manderley's at 50.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar Llewellyn is at 26. Rufus Wise is at 24%. And you're still holding back to your photograph thing.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Is Fixum's looking into this,
Well, we're gonna look at Llewellyn next.
or does Fixum not think he's a threat at all?
He says, well, you want his analysis? I mean, that's why you pay him.
That's why I pay him. He's taken on by donation.
Yep, that's true. He says Llewellyn has had only lateral or downward trending. He had a gain, of course, when De Beers exited. I mean, everyone had a gain when that happened. He says ultimately he wouldn't be surprised if Llewellyn approaches either Manderley or you about like some sort of withdrawal agreement for like an endorsement or something like that. So he says we'll keep our eyes open, but I think he'll claw around for another week or so. Unless you want to proactively try to initiate something with him.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
He says getting some good campaign sales going.
Good.
Looks like we've sold about we got 9% of the hats have sold.
We need more than that.
Yeah.
We need to make our money back. Did we already do it?
You're getting there. I think you're pretty much breaking even when you hit about 15%, and then the rest is all profit. So, actually, no.
10% would be it.
No, you guys are selling. You guys are selling it for like
Selling him for
We already doubled our money.
yeah. You are making money. That's true.
Because so we spent 20,000 and 20,000 hats.
23,000.
23,000.
Expedience fee.
No, a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's say we
Yeah.
stole 10%, which is a little more than we did. But 10% would be 2,000 hats.
Yeah, at
$20
$20 a
each
pop.
is $40,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
minus a few thousand.
Right. So Fixum's better be utilizing his money properly.
He's getting fixed up now.
Good.
Like you said, he won't
These
always
hats
be
are a
asking.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Of course they were.
Every campaign needs a great hat.
Like even these campaigns.
Yeah.
we need,
Yeah,
we
Mr.
need the
Fixum,
hat.
you studying the tapes of Donald Trump's election.
Yeah,
You need a
he's got gangs of New York and like that like
Yeah.
on his hard drive
The
right
Trump documentary.
now. Okay.
How are we coming with the effigy?
Oh, he actually didn't have that in his official thing. I forgot to write that down. He says we've gotten a couple bids from some artists who are going to create the whole stagecraft. So, of course, the physical mannequin, the costuming, the apparatus that we're transporting them in.
Yeah.
We're going to use a lot of the campaign staff team in the parade, but that would be an excellent opportunity to get a Yankee parade going.
Yeah, big parade.
Okay, so
Hats.
hats on.
10% off.
If you buy it at the parade.
Yeah,
if
buy
you-
at the parade.
I like that. That's great.
10% off.
yeah, that's
It's
$2.
something.
$2.
$17.99.
That hurts our profits, but
Yeah.
we gotta get volume.
All right.
And Gold can help cater.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the official app. The parade's gonna end
at the pizzeria, and Golk's gonna have like
Perfect.
so many pizzas ready for that.
And we'll like hang the effigy outside.
Like the sign. Oh my god!
Oh my
This is
god.
gonna be great. All right, we'll say the parade is scheduled in 2 days.
Perfect.
That's gonna be probably like the big climax of the session. Is that parade?
You guys are gonna be working security. We'll need all the Yankee boys.
All right. I'll get 1 synth from Gug for a bot update to concentrate on generating publicity for the parade.
13.
Okay. Yeah, just from your little office space there. Okay, great.
Tell Buddy.
Yep.
Tell
Yeah, one more deal to broke.
The Yankee boys are gonna be helping us with security.
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Tell him.
He says, all right. He says, you guys doing any running or jobs during campaign season, or are you guys cooled off on that? There's really just one thing I have in mind, but I understand if your hands are tied.
Well, Rufus is out of the mix, but we've been mostly laying low. But since you've been helping us out, you know, we could try to.
I mean,
try to do something.
If you help me with this one thing, I can pull back all the boys pretty much. You'll have 100% presence at that parade, and they've got family, they got friends. That's gonna spread like a ripple effect, you know. It's like a grand slam. If you can help me out with this.
What do you need?
Alright. It involves mutoids. It's like, alright, we're out. And like, anything with that, yeah.
Can't be seen with those. I hope it's getting rid of some mutates.
It is.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hope it's murder.
you know that other pizzeria that Big Marco had?
Mm-hmm.
They've turned that up into a little outpost.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah, and you know, that's pretty much on our shared territory. I mean, it's approaching the Yankees' territory, but that was, of course, you know, used to be Big Marco's stomping place. See that you've been working mainly out of that one, but I'll tell you, having these mutoids at our doorstep.
It's not good for
Yeah,
anybody.
and the problem is, they've got a beat on our movements. I mean, everybody knows where we operate from, and yes, we could take it out, but I'm going to lose a lot of boys on it, and you guys have a reputation for being a clean sweep team, so
Who gave us that?
anyway, he says if you want to cooperate on this, we're happy to, but like I said, if we can make this go away before the parade, I see that as kind of the last big obstacle on my end being gone.
Sure.
So
We
something to
should
think
be able
about.
to help you.
Okay.
Do you know what do you know about this outpost? Was this the one that burned down or the other one?
This out of game. This is the one you guys went into, and like the mutoids were just finishing up like butchering like what was left of Big Marco's men, and there was that little altercation, and then like the police started an investigation there. But basically, the police have been scared away by like the fact that a bunch of mutoids have moved in there and like rape and kill like anyone who comes within like a little radius of the. So it's a dead zone in NYC now.
Oh my
so.
god. Predator missile.
He says, and you know, that is one option. You know, sending explosives. If you want it part of your urban redevelopment project, you know, it'd be better not to destroy the place. But you know, this is something we're hoping to have you guys help us out on. You know,
all right. I'll think about the best way to do it. But
yeah, talk with
so
your talk with Rufus.
Yep.
We should start paying mutoids to just appear at rallies.
That's a great idea.
Oh,
like they're the biggest.
His biggest supporters.
we can cut a double deal.
Yeah, double deal. Oh.
Clear them out of there for like a week until after the parade.
You gotta get them all to send their
Get them
mutoids
to
from the
rallies.
pizzeria
Can they
to
be
the rally,
reasoned
then we
with?
bomb the pizzeria.
Surely.
We should try to reason with them.
Yeah.
Clear them out of
You
there
know that
until
can't
after
work.
the
The
campaign
delegation to the
There you go.
mutoids.
and have them show up at rallies.
What?
With
We have to bring,
hats,
we
bro.
have to
No.
bring a peace offering.
Bro,
of some
man.
We don't
kind.
want
Manderly
we don't want
pins.
hats.
I don't want
What do mutoids want in this life?
Probably hookers.
Yeah.
Love.
Fish hookers.
Love. Fish hookers.
Food, probably.
Food.
They don't.
Booze.
They
Drugs.
They like go up to sewer pipes and just. That's their
Shit comes from here.
sustenance, man. So
Yeah, they want they
but
want consumption. They
you're-
want to consume.
okay, I want to see if you guys can successfully create this this delegation to the mutoid men.
This is where I
It's
wish
not
we had
easy.
old Gug. Like usually in a campaign, it's like you start off soft character, then you die, and then you go to Gug. But now you started Gug, and I've gone to weak Gug, who's managing campaign.
Gug.
And you still got the brain.
This is probably the longest Gug has ever lived.
Because
he took it to identity.
He took it to identity and played it straight.
I'm the one who knocks.
Are you gonna knock on the door of those mutoids?
I don't think I can be seen talking to mutoids.
You're right.
It's just not good. I can't wear a ski mask. You're not gonna trust me.
Can anyone?
We could get like a mutoid mask, and I could wear that.
How? I'm trying, how do we communicate a message with mutoids? Like when we saw
Without
them,
getting,
like,
I
they
feel
were
like
just-
you walk in
I
and
feel like there's only one way to communicate with a mutoid.
bullets.
That's with a gun.
I mean, they can communicate.
I don't know.
Didn't you go to the club that was filled with them?
There were quite a few.
Yeah, I guess
It was
so.
like a half mutoid.
Yeah, most of them were fairly not murdery.
Yeah.
It's just like the first batch we ran into.
I'm
we
gonna
just-
look on
we just
Yelp.
saw Tom and tried to-
Yelp 2088 and see if there's like, are there any recent reviews of the pizza place? Like if they've been running business there?
It's not a pizza place.
Oh,
It's an outpost.
it's a dead zone, man.
Oh,
You do not want
They,
to go.
they didn't
over
make no more pizzas there.
No.
Okay, so I don't know about this. I think they're savages.
I don't really want to go in there and then die.
This is where you need Frederick Zeller.
I'll be right back.
Can I come in as a second character for a while?
What if I said I knew a
A
mutoid?
professional consultant that
Yeah.
you hire for Mr.
What if I
Zawa.
said I knew a mutoid? He used
You
to
could
be-
declare
You
mutoid
could declare
used to be
contact.
Seminole. I could learn more about their ways.
What does it mean to be?
That's the only way in, I think.
Need them on our side.
Just, but not publicly.
Not publicly.
No. The double deal. It's so important. Utmost secrecy. It turns out those sewer accommodations are going to be made pretty comfortable. Like there's going to be some basic water treatment
There'll be
services.
some nice
Yeah.
things.
Marty. Where'd I meet him?
Did you say his name's Mario?
Marty.
Oh, Marty.
You could have met him at that club.
Yeah, before the
Oh,
shooting.
yeah.
Before the shooting started, like there was one you were just
Flashback.
chilling with. Yeah.
Marty. Mutoid.
Maybe you bought him a drink.
You're not like the other mutoids.
No,
He was like,
he
"Blah, blah, blah."
yeah, like his mutations are less egregious. Like it's less offensive on sight. Like you can tolerate like he has a good side. Like you can look at like half of his face. Hey, there's Marty, and then like oh yeah, they turns and okay, less good, but still someone you can work with. So
I'm gonna give him a phone call.
okay. Hello.
Hey Marty.
Who is
It's
this?
It's T-Rock.
Oh, T-Rock, you called.
Of course.
Oh, great to
I
hear
said I
from you,
would.
man.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we should, you know what? I've got a bit of a question. Are you familiar with the pizza spot
Oh yeah.
that used to be Marco's? Now,
Yeah, there's-
now it's Mutoid.
There's some hardcore guys holding that place down right now.
Do you,
Yeah, my big brother is actually running with them.
can they be reasoned with?
There's the big question. All right, hit the street.
Maybe bargained with.
Yeah. Add a +1 for this one alone, because he's glad you called.
8.
Okay. Let me actually look this up. It's like there's some possible stuff.
Choose
going
to
on.
act. I guess. Am I supposed to pick?
You might.
Your quest is Gonna cost extra, take extra time, unwanted attention, they need help.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you know what? It is your choice. Until you make it right. And this is appropriate too because it's reaching out to the mutoids is not supposed to be a very easy thing.
I think you know what you must choose.
It's gonna cost extra.
Because you just go to Lone Man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the other one's not.
I think it is clear.
The last one.
Mm-hmm.
Where you put him on the back burner.
Yeah.
We'll put
Just
him in,
every day he calls you.
we'll put him in the sewers.
That'll be you making it right.
Triple deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are your picks?
Yeah.
He says, there is a way to reason with them, yes. They recognize a couple of strengths. And I'll be your introduction, that's for sure. But you're going to need to bring a gift. He says, there's a few things I know that they'd like, and you know what? I'll just take care of the gift for you if you can just give me the cred.
Sure.
Okay. Can you spot me 5G?
Yeah. Anything for Marty.
Wow. All right. Well then, this won't be too bad. Okay. I'll arrange a meeting. Let's say it's
Is Marty a mutoid? Did you declare in this session?
Yep, he did.
While he was
This-
on,
yeah,
we're
right.
communicating with mutual.
It is 2 p.m. on October 6th.
Okay.
It's 2 p.m. on October 6th. The scheduled parade date is on October 8th, starting at 10 in the morning.
Alright.
So when do you want to set up this meeting?
Holy shit, so he says 2 days from now?
Yep.
You gotta work
So
fast.
as soon as possible.
Tomorrow night?
Sure. Now, oh, mask.
Who's behind the mask?
Do mutoids like the sewers?
Oh my god.
They're gonna.
I got a sweet deal for you. You take this, go to the sewers, we'll be
Says,
good friends.
It's not gonna be a request.
Just trying to gauge public opinion.
Yeah. So, no, I hear you, man. I hear you. He says it's kind of a complicated thing because some of them are so far gone that yeah, it's privacy, it's cool, it's dark. But there's some others who are trying to give ourselves more self-respect and think that that's not where we have to put ourselves. But I'll give you my honest opinion. I think the majority of those who are called such, yeah, they dig it.
Alright. Good to know.
Okay.
Dedicated.
So is just you coming to this meeting tomorrow?
Am I gonna be meeting?
Crew.
The whole crew?
Those who are holding down the fort in there, and they'll know you're cool. You'll have an introduction, but I'm assuming there's something you want to hash out with them.
Yep, I just want to make a deal, but it makes me a little nervous going in by myself.
No, and I'm saying I'll go with you, but if you want to bring a couple, I think they won't mind that. Just as long as you're not bringing in a whole
Alright,
squad.
I'll bring one guy.
Okay, that won't spook anybody. That's okay.
Just a two-man operation.
It is.
The machete bros.
Yeah.
Machete bro,
All right.
my brother.
So, so what's the other thing? Oh, he needs Siri
He's
to
a
help him
favorite.
out with something. Okay, and I was wondering, God, what does he want your help?
Bring his furniture down into the sewers.
No.
Help him move.
He wants to move up. He's not one of
Oh,
them.
he's not moving up.
I can get him an apartment. No.
Oh,
In the
okay, here's
hellhole.
what he wants your help with. He says, my little sister, she likes Mr. Rufus, wants to meet him. shake his hand. Maybe get a picture with him.
I say, hey, Marty, I'm going under like a ton right now. I can't hear you very well. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk.
Okay.
We'll
All
talk.
right. That's okay. All right.
There's not gonna be any of that going on. Put her in the oven.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Phil. She's not human.
Oh, wow! Goblin was a human.
No. He was a freak.
Alright. So tomorrow is your night meeting. Anything else going on today? Effigy will be ready in time for the parade. He needs... Campaign's going to cover that cost, but he needs a bonus splash of just $1,000.
Spending it all on black dust.
Yep. Partially.
I mean,
How do you think they run that campaign? The guys, their interns are staying up all night. Yep.
if we win, we win.
Yeah, that's what matters.
I assume we've healed our harms by now.
That's your point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Although Thomas, until you get your
Right, I've got
Yep.
the permanent.
Yep.
Permanent.
Oh, you got a notification on your comm. You've moved up on the brain list. You're up to 7.
Oh,
Alright.
I still have a brain by the time I get to 1.
It doesn't look like it's gonna be ready for the mutoid meeting, so that's
I thought I'd fill another crack.
Yeah, I sent a group message. You guys need anything?
tomorrow.
I need some backup on the mutoid meeting. I gotta hook up to talk to the boys.
Them good old boys.
And I actually should ask, what exactly do we want from them?
Yeah, you should check with Rufus.
Yeah, let's bring
the agreement
Rufus
is.
in on this.
Yeah.
We'll start a call. Hey Rufus, what do we want from you toys?
The double deal.
Yankees want them gone. So, I mean, we know what we want from them, I think. We want them to appear like they've evacuated the area, at least for a while. And we want them to start showing up to other candidates' rallies.
Right.
But what can we offer them?
Housing at the apartment complex.
Oh, it's mutoid just until election day, then it becomes ground zero.
Back to
Ground zero!
Is that post-election?
No, really.
They're gonna want it now.
Yep.
Okay, so we move them. Maybe we tell them not to exit.
Isn't
through
that
the front.
supposed to be our project? Like we're fixing it up?
And then if I find out about it, I'll end the SWAT team.
Is there like
There's what's that word?
Duplicity?
Oh, what they're with a
SWAT team?
no, they're living there. They're squatting. They're squatting. Yeah.
Take care of all the mutoid men and let
They're
go.
squatting at ground zero, my urban restoration
And that's
project.
when you get suited up in the full SWAT gear.
That's
Yeah.
actually a really good idea. We'll schedule the raid the day after the parade.
Perfect.
Every PR campaign you've made has been about your shit ass apartment complex.
Yep,
Shit.
and that's gonna be the climax of the storyline. There's some buildings that you just need to start fresh.
Like,
Oh my god.
it's just you dealing abuse out to this
Yeah,
apartment.
like this. We need them gone until after the parade, but before they can go back home,
Oh,
they're not gonna make it back home.
I mean, I want them at a few rallies.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got to do that job first.
We gotta get him like a sewer tunnel to get into the apartment. Like we can't have him out in the open.
You go them out in the open. If they travel at night.
Yeah.
Tell them only
During the
travel.
day.
travel at night.
And you got free rent.
I can give them ski masks.
Ski mask. Oh, you got fucking wet hands.
If
say
any of them
wet
are wearing like your hat, you have to cut that footage. Like you put your hand in the
Edit it out.
Oh man.
Keep track of this. Okay,
You gotta claim.
Yeah.
You gotta claim
So-
for Mandrew.
what's the timeline? Okay, the Yankees need to think they're gone for the parade.
They will be gone.
They will send him to our apartment.
Send them to the apartments tomorrow night.
Ground zero.
How long do I ask them to stay there? I mean, they want to be there. Do they want to be there?
I want to be there if I were you.
They might.
Do they want to be there more than the pizza place?
What's the pizza place got?
It's just like a fortified little location.
They can afford
They can
to
have
buy it.
And
any
they-
room,
and they-
can have any room
They
they
can
want.
fully populate the apartment.
Yeah, fill it up with their kids.
That one drug dealer guy is just like, oh shit! See all these mute toys coming
And
in.
they can take out any of the hookers that they want.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! A flesh
And they can
offering.
stay there.
They can do whatever they want with
Yeah, you
them.
can tell them they can stay as long as they want, because they'll
I
be
think
gone
Granny's
next
the right
week.
place. Jesus Christ.
And we thought we were going to be the ones raided in the apartment, but we'll be doing the raiding.
Current expectations.
You have
on that?
to take back your own apartments.
So you're going to need to find like some SWAT gear.
I'm gonna be doing the raid.
Well, I'll be there, but we want to be in
Don't we-
SWAT
I
gear.
thought we were actually calling SWAT. Have other people do the work.
Problem is we don't really own the building.
Back then.
So we just
Just
need
tell-
Dress up a few New York Yankees in the SWAT gear.
yeah, we just need the public to think the SWAT.
What if we just
Clearing out the mutoids.
tell the real owner that mutoids are in his apartments?
whole flea town. Never seen him again.
I don't even know if there is a real owner. He's not come forward with anything. He's never visited the building.
He was there that
Basically,
one time.
just agreed to take a smaller portion of the rents.
Is this some other
You
guy,
guys.
other version of us from
Yeah,
before?
I have no idea.
I like to think the ownership is just a gray area.
He's probably wondering too if there's a real owner.
He's like, oh, I'm glad I got rid of that. Fuck,
Yeah.
keep that place. Never mind. Never
We
is.
can do whatever we want, man.
Alright. Alright. That'll work.
First, you got to get this very important meeting.
So I'll say.
Alright, well. So you'd never have situations like this, just playing D&D.
No, this is absolutely crazy. It's like the greatest campaign you'll ever see. In film. Every dirty trick in the book, plus new ones that are invented.
That's right.
It's great.
Okay, so
I
the
need,
real
I need
question
to back
is,
up with these muties.
what's the best time to meet them? I would say nighttime.
Well,
That's when the meeting is
it's
set.
tomorrow night is your meeting with
Okay,
them.
excellent, because I've started to operate exclusively on a nocturnal cycle.
You're turning into a vampire. Some food vampire.
Alright, that
Only
works
the-
for this.
Okay, I'll pick you up. Let me know
Alright.
where.
I let him know when. But I'm at Pete's place, but
Okay,
I can't live in those apartments.
a driverless vehicle approaches the pizza place and stops.
Recognize it. Have you told me?
It's my car.
Alright, then I get in.
Okay, you hear over the stereo. Get in the driver's seat.
Bill? Is this a setup?
Are you driving this car?
I'm in the back.
Alright. I'll get in.
You should be like, prove it.
I assume the wall has like a little thing I can unlock.
You can.
See
Okay.
my face pop. And I lock it
Scaly
again.
white face.
It's like I brought a mutoid.
Yeah, it's good.
You are meeting with Marty. He's gonna go in with you too.
Are we picking him up? Or meeting?
No, he's okay meeting you there.
We can pick him up.
And that would make him feel good. He might pester you a little bit less about your favor for a bit.
If we pick him up, then he won't like. It'll be better if you walk out of the car with him than if you go
Yeah.
separately.
Yeah, solidarity.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell Marty. We're coming to get you.
He says, "I'm really excited," and he gives you a thumbs up.
He's finally getting.
And he
into the
gives
rest
you.
of the
He
mutoid
sends
guy.
like a little mutoid emoji where it's like this little like face, with, like something a little wrong with it. And it's like where.
We'll outlaw those.
Alright. Alright, he gets in the car. This is a nice car. He says, I've never been in a car like this. He says, so who drives? I don't see a steering wheel up here.
Oh yeah, I removed it. And it's removable.
It's
This is this remote.
my friend drives it.
Alright.
You hear some stereo. Nice to meet you, friend. You're a robotic.
Oh, a new
voice.
friend. Alright, cool. Let's go.
Alright, let's
You don't want to keep them waiting.
Drive real smooth.
All right. It's all gonna come down to a style at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. All right. Okay. He when you get to about 1 block from the place, he's okay. Stop here. Says they'll shoot you on sight if you get any closer. Once they see it's me going in, it's all good.
They know they expect us, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. I told my big bro.
Right.
I unlock the car doors.
Okay. He just when he got out of the car, he just runs his hand over it just a little bit. He's like, "That's a nice car."
Inside the cockpit of
Yeah, you know when you get back to your garage, you go give it a nice rub down. Okay.
trying to get in.
All right. So he tilts his cap in a very particular way, and starts casually walking towards the dead zone. You see, this place is forsaken. Like this block, like people do not come this way anymore.
God.
And as you guys you're walking in too, right?
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I'm at the ready.
I guess it's just me.
I'm parked.
Okay.
I'm parked
He
close
says,
as I can.
okay, I mean, 1 less is okay. That won't bother them as much, but still they might not like it quite so much because I said there'd be 3 of us, but
Oh shit.
it's cool. It's so cool. Okay. All right. As you guys are walking towards like the corner door, some mutoid man like opens a second store window and he says, "Hey, Marty, brought your buddy? What's up?"
Whoa.
He says,
Are you the brother?
He says, "I am. What's his name? I'll let you come up with this one too." Marty's big brother. He's a little bit more advanced in his mutation than Marty.
Bart.
All right.
Bart.
Yeah. All right. Just you two.
Yep.
Nice ride. He looks down the street. He says, "I see you're a high roller. That's cool."
Thanks. Yep. What do I do?
Alright, you
I
come
don't
on
know.
inside.
Alright.
He closes the window. A big mutoid man opens the door. It's like a big blob man.
Sugar man.
Yep. And
Sugar man.
he's like, and you guys go on in.
Smirk.
They find there's like one big corner booth where like you and Marty are kind of guided to, where you sit down, and then there's probably about maybe 15 mutoids in here, and Bart sits down at the booth, and then the leader of the mutoids, his name's Cyclops Jordan. He sits down. He has a mohawk and he has one eye, just like one big eye in the middle of his face. Do you like stare at his eye? Gawk at it?
I make eye contact.
Okay, in a polite way.
Yep.
Okay.
As in, like, there's nothing
Yeah.
weird going on here.
No. He's wearing like a sleeveless vest that's like black, and he's extremely muscular, and his skin has various discoloration. And he says, "My name's Cyclops Jordan. Your name?"
T-Rock.
Right, Bart and Marty here. Marty's a good kid. And he said, "Tell me you have a business proposition."
Oh, yes. Like to make a deal that I think is going to be good for both of us.
Part of the deal.
Oh, we appreciated your gift. That was in good taste.
Oh, yes. Wanted to make sure you know I'm here in good faith.
All right. And he idly reaches there's just this bottle of a cloudy liquid, and he just takes a big drink out of it and sits down and says, "All right, what's the deal?"
All right, so. The man I work for needs this pizza place needs to look like you guys have left the place for the time being.
Okay.
Now,
How long we talk?
at least a week, maybe maybe a little more, but we are prepared to offer you alternate quarters. You know, the apartment building on Toucan Street. Where it is.
Well, that's not too far.
No.
It's only about half a mile.
I bet you really like that place.
He says, well, I haven't really seen it, but
Oh, it's great.
it's bigger than it here. Bigger?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys can have like, what do you work? You probably like are sleeping in like the kitchen in your offices and stuff here.
A little cramped.
Yeah, you can have your own rooms at this place. And there's hookers.
Is there windows
Yes. Yeah.
in every room?
Most rooms.
His eyes like just kind of vacantly stare ahead for a little bit, and then he like comes into focus again. He says, "All right. So is that the whole deal?"
Well, we'd also appreciate it if some of your men can start attending some rallies of the other candidates.
Manderly.
Manderly. Is that the only one?
He like puts both hands on his head, like he's really trying to understand. He says, "So some of my boys, they go to those they go to the rallies that you said for the mayor.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do at these?"
Just
Be there.
just make your presence known. Just be seen.
Okay. So just kind of hang out, fall in with the others that are there.
Yeah.
He says, well, we fought hard for this little patch of turf here.
It's it'll still be yours. Just temporarily.
Only question. Bring the raven. And somebody like goes upstairs and comes back down. There's like this 3 foot tall mutoid. He has like a really pointy nose, and he like brings him over and sits him on his shoulder. He says, explain one more time this rally thing, but to the raven.
Sure.
That's a really grotesque.
Mr. Raven.
He's like,
I want to make a deal here. Just we got nice apartment buildings. We're gonna give you guys full access to those, free of charge.
He says, well, what about the people in the apartments already?
There's not many people there, and a lot of empty rooms. Free access to those. Any rooms that are occupied by hookers, you can take those over as you see fit.
Go ahead.
We'll give you the room numbers.
Yes. And,
Oh my god.
And
you work for Mr. Manderly if you want us at his rallies. Yes, that is correct.
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
And-
Mr. Mandley. Just it's a publicity thing. He wants this area to look clear, just for the election, just for temporarily.
Okay.
Then so we want you to attend these rallies, show your support for Manderly, relocate to the apartment buildings until after the election, and then go back to normal. And I bet if Manderly is elected, I'm sure he'll kick back some good legislation for the mutoids for your assistance.
I don't remember him making any promises like this, and I see the television at times. Sure, you've got your information right. I do like this about apartments. And he looks down at this little Cyclops, or at Cyclops. He says, "This apartment thing." They like murmur to each other, and he says, "I have your word in all this. No funny business."
Of course, no funny business.
Well, All style +1.
You should have said you represented Manderley.
He did.
So I work for him.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted them to go to the other candidate.
Well, he said that initially. They said that at once, but then from
Yeah.
Okay.
they're not really latching onto that so much.
They don't latch on.
That was to the one guy. When the Raven got here,
Yeah, that
the
was
story
sorted
was
out.
straight.
Ooh. +1.
7.
Barely enough.
Okay.
Luckily, it's -2 brain, not -2 charisma.
He's still cool.
Still stylish.
Styling on him.
Style on him.
Someone will find out.
They'll be dead by then.
Right. So you don't fully understand the concept, but
All right.
what's really important. I'll be totally meta because this was not your the dice roll, and you could have done violence even if you succeeded, but you would have probably been dinner if or the attempted dinner if you rolled below a 7. So you would have been in a very hostile environment.
Oh boy.
The Raven would be like, I want his eyes. Be very insistent on that.
Right.
So, all right, but no, as it stands, the Cyclops says we like all of this. This is very good. When I assume you want us out soon. When can we move into our new apartment?
I'll
Lead you there.
as soon as you want.
Tonight.
Okay. And
But
then
we do need it clear. Is tomorrow the rally?
it is the rally.
In fact, as soon as possible, but actually it should be tonight.
We can roll right now.
Good.
Guys, grab all the stuff. And Raven. Yes. Oh, yes. And it's like holding a comm. He says, and he does a little link with your comm link. He says, "You tell us when, where for the rallies. I will send a few of these. They will support Mr. Manderley. They will show that we are on his side."
Good.
In his camp. In his camp. Good.
Perfect.
All right.
They're gonna be in a camp.
Okay.
Concentration.
Oh God, no, Raven. No. He must be safe. You need to like convert him into a CPU. Right. All right. You lead your night parade of the Mutoid men to the apartments.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if I want my ski mask on.
You're gonna join in on
Don't be associated.
Yep, and when
that could
once
stand
we-
in for your favor with Marty if you join in on fun. Oh God.
Yeah, once we actually I'm
Yeah.
using the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go back to the car and say
How'd it go?
they're coming with us tonight to the apartments.
Oh, so
Your grandmother's in Heresy. Get your grandmother out of there
My
right now.
grandma's in the
God.
hospital.
May God have
Okay.
mercy on their souls.
I don't know.
Whoever's left in that
Apartment.
godforsaken.
Well, you're gonna clean up the mess afterwards.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
let's lead him over.
I'm sure Rufus is just sitting like at the office, like strumming his fingers. Like, this
Yeah,
big,
oh, yeah.
He wants updates on this. Yeah.
Plans are coming together.
Yep.
I sent him a text while I'm driving. We've got Mutoids.
Good. It couldn't be just the outspoken supporters. God.
In his camp.
They're not easy to just have security escort
Just a bunch
away.
of signs. Mutoids love man.
Actually, they're kind of doing what we're paying the Yankees to do. They're just kind of doing
the
it,
wrong-
like the
but-
bad rep.
The bad rep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Yankees are like, they're the respectable working class gang that's going to be supporting him instead. Or I don't know.
I
where
forgot the
exactly you're
dynamic.
swinging
We
with
wanted
that.
them to like rough people up, or what was it?
It's a fine line. You guys are walking
We
with
haven't
the Yankees
completely
yet.
defined their role.
No, but they're gonna have a huge part in the parade. That's kind of like your first public unveiling with them.
It depends on if I ever get any protesters.
And you just have to beat the shit
He
off.
just got some job.
Yeah. And come polling day, they'll have stuff to do.
Well, they'll be doing stuff
Oh,
with
yeah.
polls.
They'll be taking people on buses.
He takes them away.
They'll be like hijacking ballot boxes.
Oh yeah.
Like they'll be like the ballot station where like Gug's thing is there and the other two buttons have just been smashed by like baseball bats, so you're like you can't really press anything.
We should set up like a campaign for like transportation
Oh
to
yeah.
the polling places.
Yeah, and we need to find out which districts are like Manderley supporters.
Yeah.
And just like
Let's
have
drive 'em into the
thugs,
ocean.
have thugs outside. those
Load them up on a bus saying, you know, this way to the polling.
Oh yes.
And you get all the Manderley voters, and then you just drive them into the ocean.
You just jump off like
Just lock the doors, pull it
Yeah.
down, and just drive.
there was, and then you just on election day you say no one had ever ran a cleaner campaign.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Did this 100% legally.
The
My
people-
other candidates were
People
stupid.
voted,
Yeah.
you know, for who they wanted.
The mandate has been represented.
Yeah.
You get like 31% turnout or something.
It'll all be for me.
All right, we're gonna save the parade for next session. That's gonna be a really fun way to start it because it's gonna we know exactly where we're starting. It's parade time. Yep. We'll go with 5 plus any qualifications you hit.
Let's see.
Takara.
When I put my friend Granny ahead of the mission, I used that loan money on her.
Okay,
Yeah?
I'll let it swing in that. Yes. Because you put night riding ahead of the mission too, and so that ties in with Granny.
Oh.
My directives are no longer relevant
Nope.
because I don't use violence for anything.
No, you don't. You're like the only moves you do are your matrix.
Yeah,
So that's
that's
really
it.
great.
You had one
That-
opportunity for violence when you kidnapped that family.
That was last time.
I know.
Oh, and yeah, I went against it.
You did. That was like a cathartic moment for
Yeah,
you, where you're like,
changing
I
at the
can't.
time.
If that ever broke out, that you were involved in that would be
Oh,
that
sure.
would be game over. So yeah.
A lot of things got out.
There's a lot of game overs. Oh my god. I mean, that one doctor really holds the world in his hands
Yep.
with the
Oh,
because then they do the database match to Gun's face to the Miami thing, and it's just, yeah. But nope, he's a professional. He gave his word. So yeah.
Style.
Election day.
All right.
Miami
This,
incident draws
yeah.
news attention.
Okay, we're gonna have maybe we'll have one parade at the start of the session and then a victory parade at the end of the next session. We'll see.
That'll be
Yeah.
actually just in time to retire.
Oh, with
as,
that.
as per the rules.
Oh yeah,
we have the SWAT raid as well.
What?
Yeah, the SWAT.
The SWAT
So we've
raid,
got a
yeah.
parade, a SWAT raid, some dirty stuff in between, and maybe election day.
I just like how every bit of publicity about that apartment has just been it's going to more shit,
It-
and
it-
you're supposedly restoring it. It's just like
In the public's mind, I am
look
restoring
how
it.
shit this
It
is.
shows
Good
how
work.
much of an uphill battle it
Yeah.
is. That
How
it was
bad
the
they
most
were. In the
impossible
end-
mission.
In the
ever.
end, right before voting day,
It's gonna be the most-
pristine. And it's
Yeah,
gonna look
you're
like
gonna have like
amazing.
state of the art equipment installed. It's gonna be
I love how the
Get
Detroit
up.
situation is handled.
landslide victory for
That's how
our
you
one.
handle a situation. You gotta talk it out, man.
I don't know if I want a move or style.